hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi. Hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi. Oh my goodness, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, 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 hi, hello, hi, hello, 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 hi, 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 Timey. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so much. 11 months. That's been 11 months. Oh God, it's been 11 months. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. It's been 11 months. Oh my goodness gracious. 11 months since I was able to do affiliate, and 12 months very soon, very soon. Hello Benjamin. Hello the one, the only, my beloved, my most dear, my dearest, sweetest of heart. The one and only Benjamin. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in to say hi. Hello, Spore Machula. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying hello. Thank you for saying hi. Hello, hello, hi. Exactly. Hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi. Drop the game. We're watching Nostalgia Critics The Wall. I will not be doing that. I will not be doing that. Agumi's Dungeon, most beloved Agumi's Dungeon. I'm sorry. I do want to play this game. As hard as difficult as it may be to believe, I do still want to play this game. Um, but you know what? We can. You know what we can. Well, you know what I'll do. I'll swing by your stream when you're watching it, and I'll hop on and I'll offer you some incredible critique. How's that sound? How's that sound? Does that sound good? That sounds like a plan to me. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. I spent like an hour. Don't give me that look, Agumi. Don't give me that look. I've got. Listen, I'm a busy shapeshifter. Okay, you know, I can't just drop everything and engage in nostalgia critic Thursdays at a whim. You know, you're lucky this isn't November. If this was no nostalgia critic November, I would have been so insulted. I would have been so hurt that you tried to do that to me. Try to break my no nostalgia critic November streak. But we're not in November, so I can't be mad at you. So it's kind of irrelevant. But I spent all day today thinking it was Friday. Or not all day, but I spent like the first couple hours of the morning. Hello, Kinski. Thank you for the meow. Thank you for the meow. Hello, Kinski. Hello, Kinski. How are you doing? How are you doing? No, Doug April. Exactly. You get it. She gets it. Chat room. She might be. She might be Zeem. Was that what it was? It was no. It was Zeke. It was Zeke. Agumi came up with excellent new slang, which is to say she took Peek and just added Z to it when we watched the Minecraft movie. It's a Friday kind of Thursday. You understand the feelings? Yeah, it's kind of like it was fucked up. It was so Friday coded today. I was so mad when it wasn't in fact Friday, and I have another whole ass day of work tomorrow. I'm like pissed and mad and angry and all sorts of other feelings that like kind of lead you to want to like I don't know like smoke cigarettes or something like that. Doing pretty good. You've been drowning in projects. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. Dearest Kinsey, I have been enjoying your Fallout. I have been enjoying your Fallout gameplay. I need to come back and I watched yesterday, but I was just lurking because I was also doing stuff. I need to come back and make you fight with only brass knuckles and get you killed into like bloody pieces. It'd be really good. Hi, oh my god, hi, hello. You've DM'd me. When did you DM me? When did this happen? What? Got punished by the fates for my malfeasance yesterday. Just saw someone made a custom titty mouse pad, but with Metal Gear Snake's balls. Yeah, I mean, that's what you get for being lactose intolerant. That was a whole conversation that her and I had to have. It's like Zenith. True, it's Zeke. The Zenith, the peak, the Zeke. I see where you're coming from, Agumi. I see where you're coming from. Before that, uh, first evil deed of the day, asking my newly enslaved rat man if he's circumcised. I saw all those messages. I just forgot to respond to them. I saw them. I think you sent them when I was like, when did you send those? You sent those at yesterday at fucking 1 in the morning, and then again the other one was 3 in the morning. Shrimp. All right, come on. You can't be. Don't message me when I'm awake. The projects are good. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing good projects. I hope it's fun. I hope you're enjoying it. Projects are always, it's good to be busy. It's good to be busy, but the worst part is, like, I have projects that I'm doing too, and it's taking me away from streaming. And on top of work, I like have to go and I have to like slave in my human being job, and then I come home and I have to do like work to like get ready for things that I'm doing with you guys, but it takes me away from you guys and it makes me sad and it breaks my heart. But anyway, we also watched I don't think I know. I haven't gone live since we watched we watched the Minecraft movie in the Discord last Sunday. Agumi was there, Shrimp was there, a couple other friends were there. It was very good. We watched it, and let's see, we had Jack Black and Jason Momoa 69ing midair while Gas and Pigman were shooting explosives at them. It was very good. You weren't there? What the? Oh my God, Shrimp, you missed it. What the fuck? How could you miss the Shrimp? I'm sorry. You deserve to be ignored. You deserve to be ignored by me then. If you missed our Minecraft movie night, what the heck? It's okay. I'll play it for you another time. I'll send you a link to it. But it was interspersed with Indonesian gambling ads. It was very good. There was like a really well placed. It was crazy. Like, I don't know if I should say the phrase like well placed gambling ad, because that kind of like implies that I approve of gambling, because I don't. I feel like gambling is, not a thing that I'm allowed to like recommend, but there was this one ad where the movie itself paused, and then like you got like a notification, like a phone notification to like, oh, click here for, you just won 80 million Indonesian dollars, and you click, and like the movie pretended to click it, and like Spider-Man was there like giving you 1 million Indonesian dollars because you hit it big on 1xBet, the Indonesian gambling site. It was very good. It was very good. Upset you missed Jack Black 69 and you missed because you had scrambled to complete shit for one of the projects. Well, I mean, Jack, you can always see Jack Black 69ing. I mean, you really, honestly, with the way AI is going these days, you can see Jack Black in all sorts of compromising poses. Approve of gambling personally. I think I when I'm not live, I will say that as well. It's just, I think when I'm live, I'm supposed to be like, don't gamble, kids, because you'll lose everything you have and you won't be an Indonesian cajillionaire. Did it have a Cerveza Cristal ad? It did not. It did not. Although I feel like that's what I should do for my stream. That's a good idea, Shrimp. Don't let me forget about that. It was really good. The movie itself was very fun. It was very much unfinished. And hold on, let me start the game up. We'll sit on the game screen. You guys can see me. Hi, I'm up here again. It was very much unfinished. It was game starting, time to leave. Okay, Agumi. All right, goodbye forever. It was really fun. I think that the only thing that was lacking, it didn't have enough musicals. There wasn't enough musicals for Jack Black. But otherwise, it was fun. It was a fun game. I think it was a fun movie. I think my favorite part was the fact that it turns out it was really cool to learn that it wasn't entirely CGI, because like there were scenes that were unfinished where the villagers were just like dudes in costumes. Like you had a guy in like a big square villager costume with like an exposed head, so it looked like a Twitter OC, with like huge like hips and legs and like thighs and stuff like that, and like a tiny little head, right? It was very solid. It was very good. Essentially, I enjoyed watching an unfinished, fucked up version of the Minecraft movie more than I enjoyed watching like actually fully completed like blockbuster films. Like movie sloppa, like cinema slop it's got like its own value to it, but I really enjoyed the fucked up unfinished version of the Minecraft movie that I watched more than a lot of other stuff. It was good. It was good. So that was the highlight of that was what we did on Sunday. And then I think the rest of my week I've just been like super busy working and going crazy and like being in like, I'm in the eyeball mines. I spend all my day in the eyeball mines and I suffer down there. And I've kind of been looking forward to this game. I've been enjoying this game. I think my only complaint about this game is that it kind of like is a little, I don't want to say it's slow, because it's me who's slow, because I stop and talk about something wretched every 20 minutes. You spend all day in the regular balls mines. Damn, this dude is a professional basketball player. This is a sports athlete. Kinski's a sportsman. Yes, no, it is a good game. I recommend playing it for yourselves. The art is very good. The girls are very cute, and you can watch like some guy throw spaghetti and red sauce all over some rich woman's apartment. It's very good. It's very good. My only complaint, like I said, is the fact that Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of extra stuff that is not necessary. I mean, like, I guess like it's a visual. It's kind of like, it's more of like a visual novel than anything else, you know. It's like it's like this is the first kind of like Ace Attorney style game I've played, I guess, where it's like a mystery, like a like it's essentially a text-based mystery mystery game, and I've never played a game like this before. So it's been pretty fun, and I will say, unless it's there's a twist I don't see coming, I feel like this current mystery that we're on is a little obvious. But we're gonna keep playing. I think we were in the social media. Bloody Mary. Oh yeah, we're doing Bloody Mary. You know, chat. Do you think if, like, you know, like if you use a different name, like if you use, like, I don't know, like Destiny, you know, it would like a stripper would come out of your mirror and like do crazy dance moves. It's called an adventure game. Huh? This is not an adventure game. This is not. I mean, like, I feel like adventure game requires like some kind of like 2D, 3D player inputted movement. In which case, I guess I can move. Point and click adventure. It's not really point and click either. It's like it's kind of like it's like got a little bit of side scroller to it, doesn't it? You know, it's a little side scrolling. You know, but it's definitely way more like text based. But either way, I've never played a game like this before, in terms of like in terms of how it functions. All the games that I usually play are like moving funny little guys around on a map, or like playing like Blood and Guts Explosion Simulator 420, you know? Which reminds me, I need to play Doom on stream. I want to play Doom. We have to make you play Ace Attorney. Why? I don't want to play Ace Attorney. I'll be honest with you, this is probably the only game like this I will ever play, because it is while I am enjoying this game, I am not enjoying it enough to play another game like it. Why do I hate gay people? I don't hate gay people. You know, I don't hate gay people. I don't hate straight people. I don't hate, you know, people of other sexualities. You know, I'm perfectly, you know, as long as it's legal in my country, I don't hate you. I don't hate you guys, okay? Hello Incredible. Hello Incredible. You point and click on Malcolm's face and his head gets an indent. That's true, actually. That's true. Fun fact, the name of the baby's soft spot is called the fontanelle. And if you press on it, if you press on the fontanelle of the baby and you press on the belly button at the same time, the baby will take a screenshot. It's true. Why do I hate gay people? Homophonic. True. Hello Magino. Hello Magino. How are you doing? Thank you for the sick dance. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the groove. Thank you for the schmoove. How are you doing tonight? I was watching it was you and Ray and Sharko playing what's it called? Repo, right? Yeah, that's a fun game. I enjoy. Did you dunk Sharko in a toilet? That's what we did to Geltran like 80 million times. It was good. Hold on, I gotta plug my headphone in. Okay. You're sweepy beepy. All right. I hope you. If you need to go to bed. But it's always nice for you to come and visit. Thank you for saying hello. Thank you for saying hello. But I was saying something. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Fun fact. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, Magino. Fun fact. One of my coworkers thought that I think I've told this story before, that one of my coworkers thought a fontanelle was actually a frenulum. And for those of you who don't know what a frenulum is, it's essentially a part of the penor. So like I was talking about like the soft spot on a baby's head, and she was like, oh yeah, the frenulum. And I was like, that's not what that is. That's not what that is. And I explained it to her, and she was pretty embarrassed because she said it loudly in front of like 4 other people. And I told her to her like in private, but I was like, that's not what that is. But essentially, the frenulum, exactly. If you need a frenulum, touch your frenulums. Bloody Mary, a female ghost summoned through seance rituals, famous overseas due to her blood-stained appearance. She's referred to as Bloody Mary. Why would such a ghost appear from a mirror? Mirrors are often used in all kinds of incantations. Recently, popular forms of seance would include solitary hide and seek, or the square method done with 4 participants? Honestly, the square is kind of an L shape, because the square is essentially a bunch of L's put together, right? If you want a true shape, a true Chad shape, a Peem shape, talk to me about the triangle. Triangle, literally the strongest shape possible. There's a reason why the pyramids are pyramids and not cubes, right? You know, not, you know, like, God, what's the, like, Kaaba L, you know, by the way. Kaaba is L megastructure compared to the pyramids. I'm sorry. Squares are L, triangles P. This term descends from the original text-based adventures for early PCs. This specific style of visual novel-esque interactive mystery games are usually referred to as ADVs. L. Agumi, did you go out of your way to research this to fucking dunk on me? Alright, I'll give you points for the effort, Agumi. You get points for effort, but know that you are on thin fucking ice, and I will not hesitate to strike you down next time. Alright? Shut my silly ass up, the Nonagon reigns supreme. Not... Alright, Nonagon is cool, but I'm sorry, it does not defeat the triangle. If we had to come to blows over it, you know, if we had to come to fisticuffs, if I had to beat you with a tire iron about it, in terms of the best shape, like, I'm sorry, your Nonagon is cool and all, but it just doesn't beat the triangle. It's an unfortunate truth that we all have to come to terms with eventually, right? Some of us sooner than others. Talking of Jack Black, octagons are cool. Octagons are cool. Octagons are cool because you can good fucking that emote makes me laugh every time because that person just spins in place like they're in a microwave. Oh my god. I like how the octagon is the arena in which men beat the fuck out of each other. If you've ever seen MMA, it's called the octagon, and that's where dudes go to like experience brain damage upon each other. Triangle's kind of peak. Triangle is literally peak. My favorite shape is flint and steel. I'm gonna pin that because it's shameful. Pin of shame, Agumi. Pin of shame. By the way, pin of shame. I hope you look up and you kind of reflect on what you've done, what you've said. Do they ever kiss in the octagon? I mean, if I had my way, they would. But of course, nobody ever lets me have my way. They're like, Malphon, why do you keep trying to make mixed martial artists, you know, suck tongue in the octagon? I'm like, well, maybe it would be like, you get the Fujoshi audience, and that's really where the money's at, right? I feel like the real money is watching, like, sweaty, tattooed men, you know, suck tongue in a boxing ring, right? I feel like that's definitely, like, they do it in their change rooms. Yeah, I mean, like, of course, but that's not like that like lacks the performative aspect of also then afterwards beating the fuck out of each other, right? I feel like you can't hide that from the public. That's what we really want to see. The Bloody Mary ritual made a ghost appear. I need to replay this game instead of talking about mixed martial artists sucking face. Maybe the summoning did in fact work. I may have yet again witnessed the potential manifestation of an urban myth. I'm ecstatic beyond compare. Phantasmagorical. This guy is such a fucking nerd. Who says phantasmagorical as like an exclamationary statement? You couldn't say like poggers. I feel like if dude was like, I'm ecstatic beyond compare. It's Peem. It's Peem. Bloody Mary is Peem. You know, I think that would have been better. You know, also, whenever I post about this game on Twitter, the devs like the post. So the devs see what I post about this game. And they're always in Japanese, so I don't know if they understand what I'm saying. I don't know if they watch the stream. But devs, if you're out there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about what I say about your game. It's a good game. You don't have to include Wheelchair Man saying it's Peem. But it would be cool if you did. It would be cool if you did. The human soul yearns for homoeroticism. I mean, mine does at the very least. You know? Like I don't know. It's just mine does. Not me personally though. Like my what the human soul, what my soul in particular yearns for is not relevant towards my functional sexuality. Just don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. Director, you're getting excited again. Oh, of course. Anyway, about this Bloody Mary, let me think. She's Peem. She's Peem. If the summoned ghost is indeed Bloody Mary, she would leave a scratch mark on anyone she attacks. A scratch mark? This great for... Exactly. I am the most heterosexual man in any given room. And that includes the Octagon. I lost like 6 viewers, I think, in that tirade, by the way. I think like 6 people left. That's so funny. A scratch? What happens then? It means that if the ritual is successful, Kanoko-san will eventually find himself with a scratch mark. And for those who are scratched, they will lose consciousness at the very least, and their sanity or even lives at worst. You mean they'll die? She is not excited. She does not think it's Peen. The presence of such cursed scratches would be a good evidence of the ghost's existence. Mrs. Azami, please support Kanoko-san as best you can, to ensure that he does get scratched. Excuse me? Director? Yeah, this dude's just like, make sure you get this guy killed in a grotesque and bloody manner. You know, I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like some people really, really are excited to get blown into bloody chunks. You know, this guy, Olmo, a couple other of my friends. I feel like I have a couple too many friends who are really excited to get turned into like a bloody smear on the floor. You know, Gilgamesh and Enkidu were baiting for the Sumerian Fujos. Man, I mean, like, I've got some thoughts about how insane the homoerotic subtext is in the Epic of Gilgamesh. I'm sure thoughts that other more educated scholars could discuss better than I could, but goodness gracious, golly, oh my, are those dudes? Have people had thoughts about those guys? You know, I feel like Director, I'm referring to the client's request. Prove that ghosts are real. Thankfully, our client himself is open to the idea of being cursed himself. Mrs. Ami, please think about what you can do to help make this happen. Are you serious? I need to go prepare the intro scene for this case's video. Let us talk later. Director, I like how she says hello with a U. Because that's how I say, that's how I pronounce it, but it's not how I say it. I'll like spell it H-E-L-O, but I say hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi. I say it with a U. How did you know? Azami, how did you know? She's so smart. I can't believe it. What is he thinking? Hey, I was thinking, and shut up, glasses. We're gonna blow you to pieces. We're gonna rip your head off. Yes, Kanoko-san? Yesterday's vid is really doing the numbers. I think you'll do another one tonight, and you can watch here if you want. I feel like, I don't know, man. We gotta do something about your haircut. You don't gotta live like this, dog. It doesn't have to be this way. You know, it's just the options are there. Shut up, nerd. Exactly. Shut up, nerd. Shut up, glasses. We're gonna give you a swirly if you keep talking like this. I feel like Kinoko's spirit stream, I really like her style. I really like her hairstyle because I really like space buns, and I like that hers are like little cat ears. I feel like that's like a good style. You know, like that's how you get a cat girl in your game without turning her into a cat girl, right? You give her like ear hairstyles. You know, it's very cute. I might be interested. And you can tell she's got 2 ears here. You know, she's got regular ears too. I feel like the question about like where do cat girls have their ears is a good one, but it's also like I feel like the better way to do it is to make it so that yes, cat girls also have human ears, only their human ears are like you know, they lost their human ears in like a horrible accident, which is why they had to get cat ears installed. So when you bring it up, it's just really offensive to them. So it kind of puts the point to rest. It makes it so that you don't even bother asking the question, you know, like terrible ear-related trauma. Jasmine, a ghost might show up, you know. I hope it does. Mary might do something to you. I hope she does. This guy's got a good face. Kinoko-san, I'm serious here. I'm dead serious too. The viewers want epic results. This guy's the Mr. Beast of getting mauled by Bloody Mary. Besides, I haven't seen her myself. She absolutely must show up. Part of the gig, I guess. I'm actually pretty interested in how anomalies appear and their impact. Also, Kinoko means it. Yes, Kinoko really means it. Ugh. I will stop you if things get out of hand, okay? What if the ghost really does show up? Ghost! Mary! Ah! Huh? L. Even with support from my 2 collab partners tonight, proponent for kimono meanie girls having extra hearing, actually. So, like, you think, like, well, you're a kimono meanie, so does that mean you have, like, human ears, like, alongside your Vizcacha ones? Is this true, Ogumi? I'll remember this. Do you do you like? Would you rather you had like one secret extra human ear on the back of your head where people couldn't see it from the front? I think that would be good too. You know, I feel like I'm kind of surprised that ears are only in like, I feel like ears would be really good if you had one at the top of your head and one like down by your hip, right? In case like you needed to like, in case something like hip height was attacking you, like some sort of like crocodile or some kind of like wild dog, you had like an ear like next to your hip so you could listen to things coming at you from the side, lower side, and then up at the top so you could hear birds coming down after you, right? I feel like evolution could do or a wild gnome. All right, incredible. All right, not fucking bit of a drive-by on that one. But I guess we'll let it slide. But yes, if you had some kind of like gnome, like riding a gnome-sized meat thresher trying to like rip your legs apart, and you could hear him coming if you had it by your hip. See, it's that good. You know, directional hearing is better than you think. The ghost was a no-show. That's that. It really felt like it might, but alas. That's a wrap for tonight, folks. Thank you for watching and sleep well. Wow. Hey, come on. Why are we suddenly part of the ritual? What are you thinking? Did I upset you? Sorry. I thought about the viewers too much. I'll ask you for permission next time. I should also get a collab partner, involve them in a horrible cursed ritual for you guys. I think you guys would enjoy watching me drag somebody down to like hellish damnation for eternity. Real talk, this ritual wasn't gonna fly, but we had actual traces of the ghost. It was a good enough time. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We're heading out for today, Kanoko-san. I'm probably only gonna go for like 2.5 hours because I do have work tomorrow. And I probably can't go too late tonight. But tomorrow, Friday, we're going to be doing something special on Almost channel. And then Saturday will be regular schedule. And I'll have some bonus streams coming next week because I have some days off. We should be all right, yeah? Though we were reflected in the mirror at the end. She's so cute. I love her. Huh? What's with that face? Ah! Huh? Ah! Ah! Wait. Huh? What? Just now, behind you, Jasmine. Behind me? What? What the heck? But there was nothing there. Whoa. God, this music is so groovy, too. This music is so good. After we split last night, I kept checking behind me. Now I'm all short on something. I really thought a woman was standing there. Oh, Jasmine, you don't have any scratches anywhere, right? The scratches you were rambling about yesterday? Nope. That's great. Maybe I got mixed up with something I saw with clairvoyance. Wipe that grin off your face. Moving on, let's get busy. Yes. Any talk on socials about Kanoko's stream last night? Checking now. Alright, let's browse the internet. Let's post. It looks like yesterday's live stream was doing the numbers. I see. But nothing actually happened during the ritual. Maybe it didn't go down well with the audience. Time to get your doom scroll on, man. There have been times viewers caught things Kanoko himself didn't. Understood. Maybe you'll find some info on the incident that happened to the girl who used to live in 104 too. I'll start with viewer reactions. Okay. Don't get all quiet. What? It's real? Is it really there? Kinda is. She's kinda cute too. She's kinda bussin', to be honest with you. Cute babe. Whoops. When rewatching Capricorn, Year of the Horse. This is the face of a Capricorn. This is the face of a Capricorn, chat. Any Capricorns in chat, by the way? This is you, I guess. I'm sorry. People always suspect Kanoko Tanehara does possible setups. There seems to be a lot of suspicion about Kanoko-san. Topic like that do grab a lot of attention. Should probably give those a check. Let's put on our Hell Vision. Hell Vision activate. Oh no, there's plenty of discussion. Accusations of stage situations and the like. I'll see what they think is fake. I'm sure the accusations are endless. Okay, we can search possible setups. Setup a film that felt super realistic and scary. Had no idea there was a ghost in this shot. Ludicrous rumor that the summoning ritual worked. Ludicrous rumor that the boss man would love it. I also love Ludicrous. You know, as he says, you know, you do in fact not know me like that. It's getting so much attention. There must be a lot of demand for these topics. Your research can be part of that demand. This shadow of the ghost of this shadow is of the ghost of the girl who died in that apartment. She must have a lot of regrets tied to this room. And it would have details on the Umekicho apartment incidents. What was that Umekicho place called again? Umeki Flats? Let's see. We already probably have that. It was from someone local. With the building name there, will probably get a lot of attention. From locals might be reliable info. It's not that. I could say the same to you, where you should really be looking is the 2 cutie helpers. And they were featured without a single promo. Kind of true. Kind of based, you know? It's always kind of like, whenever there's some dude yammering into the camera about something I don't care about, but he has like 2 cute girls in the background, I'm sorry, man. Just get out of the way, dog. Just let me look at the cute women. I'm sorry. Like, just stop talking. Girl with all the frills was so scared. Who is she? I've never seen someone shake and fright so much. All right. A zombie girl with all the frills. That's you, baby girl. Take a wild guess. They even mentioned you're shaking. Your number's up, Sammy. Thank you for the Tilly. Thank you for the Tilly. Incredible. There she is. Tilly Real. Tilly Real. Right there. Tilly Real. Wait, you mean they're posting about us from yesterday? Speaking of cute girls, man, did you see, if you guys are in the Discord, go to the fan art channel. Kogorin drew a Tilly with humongous knockers, and it's pretty cute. It's weird. It's weird for me, but it's pretty cute. It's a cute drawing. And you have to ignore the other half of that drawing. Dissolution Center streaming team, I'm guessing kind of clumsy, cute, and sweet. That director dude was streaming solo. They had actual girls on staff. I wonder if she'll be regular. I wonder if she'll be left alone in some abandoned ruins. It's kind of fucked up, but okay. Oh, I need to go. Umeki Flats. There we go. Okay. That's a good one. Tilly, more like titty. You know what, Tilly can't see her phone 2 different ways in that image. 1, because her hair is like a hime cut that blocks her eyes, and 2, because she has enormous milkers that are in the way. You know, good for her. Good for her. You see that? Pat, 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 pat. You're good. They're not ludicrous rumors, they're facts. Only a handful of people can see through to the truth. The truth? Yeah. They're not only saying something weird, it's hard to even read. Anyone know where this was originally posted? True Slime Girl? True, actually. I feel like slime girl designs are really cute when they're like when they have like really ridiculous human hairstyles. You know, like a slime girl with like a well-defined hime cut is much better than just like generic like long hairstyle. You know, like a super defined like hairstyle, even though it wouldn't work with a slime creature because they're all glued together and stuff, which is very good, very enjoyable. The girl in Kanoko's video is not just a ghost. Kanoko hasn't realized, but the ritual was a success. He summoned her, Bloody Mary. Why are you typing like that? The ritual called forth Mary. Hey, enough of that already. Okay, boomer. In Japan, the same ceremony gets Hanako-san from the toilet. Okay. There's like Mary. You can call all sorts of people using that ritual. Oh yeah, lots. Too many to count. I mean, I feel like Toilet Ghost is like way scarier than Mirror Ghost. I don't know, man. I feel like Toilet Ghost is like one of the worst possible kinds of ghosts, right? Because it's like, that's when you're at your most vulnerable. That's when you're at your weakest, you know? That's when that's like honestly, if Mirror Ghost was smart, they'd attack you while you were using the toilet, right? Like, technically every ghost that goes after you when you're in the bathroom is a toilet ghost, but ghosts coming out of the toilet are the worst, right? Because there's no escape. There's no escape. I'm sorry, you're cooked. If a ghost comes out of my toilet while I'm using it, just kill me now. Just press down on the soft spot on my head and stick your thumb in my brain. What about Satoru? You can call him from your phone. Satoru, never heard that one before. Oh, we got a journal update. Let's do setup Umeki Flats. No results. Ludicrous rumors, Umeki Flats. No results. Setup. Wow! About Kanoko's previous setups, anyone remember the time with the hand? That was so suspicious. Huh? What video? I'm not gonna defend Kinoko. People who like debunking stuff shouldn't be watching this kind of content. Kinoko Tanihara's vids get attention for how he parties at these well-known spirit spots or abandoned shrines. He's got to have a curse or two by now. Abandoned hospital thing was terrifying. Aren't any doctors on duty anymore? Not like going there for a checkup, yeah. Let's see. Alright. It's hard to tell if people watching are fans or haters. Even if not quite haters, a lot of people seem to just like him. Unlike other streamers, Kinoko streams alone, getting hated on, but he also didn't even notice the ghost was there. If Kinoko set up the ghost, there's no way he would notice it. Possible setup. Possible setup. I don't know. I think, you know what I think? I think this one is like, he's just being stalked by a really awkward woman. I think that's what this is. He's got like a super fan who's just following him around and is just like really shy and doesn't know how to talk to him. And whenever she gets seen in the mirror, she runs and hides. I think is what happened. I think that's my take. He's got a smelly neat girl following him around. If only the rest of us could be so lucky. Umeki Flats is 100% haunted. I think it was last year. It became infamous because a girl killed a guy, then stabbed herself in the throat and died too. Story of a woman stabbing a man to death is true. How did she end up in that situation? It's tough to imagine what would make someone go that far. Definitely the person who did it at fault, so what good does it do to withhold info? We even know it happened at Umeki Flats. Found a picture of the article, here it is. There's a photo of the girl. Doesn't it look like the ghost in the vid? OMG, scary. So it was in the news. Proves it was a real incident. Girl in this photo, she kind of looks like the girl I saw behind you. Yeah, nope, don't believe it. You're just imagining things. She's so cute. Alright, we got a clue. Murder. Found a clue. Murder-suicide. Not always my favorite kind of clue. You know, it's like, hey man, update. Murder-suicide. Really not the best thing to hear. You love big naturals, Tilly? It's definitely an all-timer. It's definitely an all-timer image. If I like how she still got her little tongue sticking out. It's very cute. Tilly's is very cute with her dumb little tongue sticking out. I think I've told the story how Tilly's original file name is fucked up dog thing. So when I send that, whenever someone asks me for Tilly's PNG, I'm like, here she is, fucked up dog thing. And they're just like, what? I thought her name was Tilly. I was like, it is, but that's who she is in the computer. Miwako Yotsuya, she's famous, at least where I live. Have people not heard of her? They know the ghost's name. That popped up out of nowhere. Okay. So this is Yotsuya. She stabbed a guy. Must have been a crime of passion. Stabbed a guy she thought she was dating. I feel bad for the guy. Killed by an ugly chick who made things up. Oh, man. Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean. Murder, suicide, and you're just like, damn. Wish she wasn't so... wish I got murdered by a girl, but she was hot. Right? You know, it's like... Come on, man. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Getting murdered by a woman at all. You know, that's what you want. Common law partners. Must have been seriously seeing each other. Lived nearby. The motive for murder was infidelity. Guy was known for being trash. Bet she killed him so that he'd be all hers and belong to no one else. True? Truth nuke. Very true. Very big truth nuke. You know? If you don't, you have to start with the basics and just get murdered by a woman, full stop. And then after the fact, you can worry about whether she's attractive or not. And honestly, I feel like if you're murdered by a woman, you'll kind of be attracted to her at the end of the experience anyway, right? I feel like it's very hard to not be like romantically attracted towards somebody stabbing you in the stomach with a knife, right? There's a lot going on there. Looks like the incident itself isn't just a rumor. The murder-suicide in room 104. Yes, there are even news articles on it. And the ghost has a name, Miwako Yotsuya. Maybe I can find some hints by looking into this lady. A ghost by the name of Miwako Yotsuya. Can't underestimate the power of rumors. Then there's yesterday's video. Apparently the ghost was visible. Even if many are saying Kinoko set up the whole thing. Not that I'd agree after seeing it for myself. Eyebrows, eyebrows! The stream ended before he even noticed it after all. I keep thinking about that incident. The one that happened in that apartment. Drama at home and murder-suicide, huh? That means Kinoko may have summoned some seriously vengeful ghosts. Female ghosts are the scariest. This is true. Also, of that apartment's residents, only the lady neighbor will talk to us. We might want to talk to a few more people from the neighborhood. Oh yeah. There's a park just there. Right in front of Kinoko's apartment. Someone might have info. Oh nice. I miss a lot of stuff when I'm just staring at my phone. Then let's check out the park as well for today's investigation. Mickey Flats 104. Here's to another day of this ghost hunting gig. Though it may just be set up by Kanoko. From what we saw yesterday, I say it's less likely. Just an idea here. If we could prove that he ain't setting things up, we'd add cred to the ghost being a thing. And if he's setting stuff up, it means the ghost doesn't exist. I see, good point. I'll look into Miwako Yotsuya, the woman who's said to have died in room 104, and Kanoko-san set up or not angled. Okay. Okay. Hello, weird neighbor. What is this? There's a park just across the road. A few people here and there into park, but I don't see any kids. Let's have a look once we're done checking this place. Okay. Oh, maybe can we get isekai? Can we go across the street and get hit by truck-kun and like turn into the ghost ourselves? You know, I was a cute ghost hunting, you know, debt prisoner, and I got hit by a truck, and now I woke up in a fantasy world. Wow. Observe. Cameras, lights, streaming equipment. Streaming seems to be quite a lot of work. Looks at camera, looks into camera. I wonder how much he's spending on all this. Look closely. If this is a setup, the equipment might be the key. Or maybe the video was edited a special way? Nah. That was a live stream. It's still available in archived form. Kanoko-san may have been up to something, of course. Maybe I might see something scribbled through the glasses? Yes. Let's look through the glasses. Hey, look, it's this guy. It's this guy. This shadow is doing something in front of the mirror. Ah, must be Kanoko-san from yesterday. Looks pretty frantic, to be honest. He seems like a frantic kind of guy. He's really praying hard. Judging from the shadow alone, I don't think he's setting things up. Honestly, wouldn't surprise you if it was an isekai title. Hi, Canman. Welcome in. Canman, I feel like you're living in an isekai. You know, I feel like you're kind of like an isekai character. You know, like I used to be a regular guy, and then I got, you know, crushed into a tiny little cube when I was hit by a car and stuffed into a can, and now I'm a can man. Now I'm a streamer on Twitch, and everybody loves me, and beautiful babes say, "Oh wow, you're so abandoned joke. I'm sorry, I'm running out of ideas here. Maybe it's the shadow near the entrance that's a setup. I like how our hell vision glasses like make us look really cute. You could be the anime. You are the anime, I feel. You know, I think it's obvious. What do we got? This is Jasmine from yesterday. And behind her, definitely someone there. Alright. The shadow looks like the one we saw inside the entrance. Long hair, dress, definitely someone there. Love the aluminum, dude. Exactly. Hey man, love the aluminum. Or as they say in other parts of the world, aluminium. They're cute and functional. True. Just like the soft spot on the top of a baby's head. It's cute and it's functional. I feel like we kind of lost out on having our skeleton being so rigid. I feel like it would be really easy to do like really cute poses if our bones were more gelatinous. You know, like of course it's good to be able to stand up straight and support our organs, but like I want to be able to do like silly things like pull my head really flat and wide, and then let go and it snaps together and goes wah, 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 wah. I feel like we've kind of lost out because our bones aren't like a jelly-like kind of deal. Definitely someone there. Look closer. Not doing anything in particular. If this is actually part of a setup, maybe the shadow isn't even a real ghost. Yeah, this is probably just his friend. This is probably just a babe. This is what society took from us. Exactly. This is what we lost before we invented agriculture, we had gelatinous bones. We were about 9 feet tall and we had low-level psychic powers. Back when we used to hunt giant centipede megafaunas for protein, that was the human race. That was the world we lived in. And now it's all been taken from us by agriculture and Sumeria and stupid ass shit like that, you know. I don't know, man. I'm kind of mad about it. Okay, let's turn off our hell vision. Observe. There's a creepy aura right here. This spot showed up in yesterday's video. Look closely. Huh. After checking, I don't see any signs of setups. So true. Alright, let's talk to Glasses here. Hey, did you check socials? Thought I missed her on yesterday's stream, but she did appear. Why are you so sweaty? Hate myself for not realizing. Looks like it. I'm hoping to ask you a bit more about the previous incident. Sure, as long as you'll be proven that ghosts are real as requested. I'm sure, man. Sure, man. Just if you stop sweating, that's fine. After the stream. Was there anything unusual after yesterday's stream? In fact, take a look at this. Is that a scratch mark? It was there when I woke up this morning. Must be Bloody Mary's doing. Then Jasmine is in danger too. Eh? Why? We might have seen her on the way out last night. Got an email that I ended up on the dean's list, so I texted your dad, ended up spending 30 minutes talking about government consulting and accounting laws for banks. What did you miss? You missed the fact that I wish we had jelly skeletons. Also, if you're in the Discord, check the fan art channel for giant titty Tilly. You know, big Tilly's, as they say. You saw her? Why you? Not fair. Ask about future streams. What are your plans for your next stream? Doing the same kind of seance might look repetitive. The viewers want something new, I think. Please ask us beforehand if you're going to involve us. You're being accused of setups. Also, congratulations on the Dean's List, by the way. Big Shrimp. Biggie Shrimpy. Biggest Shrimpus. Giga Shrimp. Shrimp Lord. Congratulations. Congratulations. Some comments accuse you of setting things up. No, not this time, no. I filmed a ghost without even noticing. Not this time. So he's done it in the past, then. He said not this time. So he's done it in the past. How could that be a setup? Yeah, you're right. Uh-oh. Caught you. Let's think things through. While we were filming, no one noticed any ghosts, but I saw a ghost behind Jasmine later on. The viewers were watching the stream and saw the ghost. Yep, what a mind bender. Another cry of distress. Let me assist you. Get out of here, bro. I can do it. Mrs. Zami, you confirmed through clairvoyance that Kinoko-san wasn't up to anything. You also checked that there wasn't any tricks around where the ghost appeared. Exactly. No signs of any setups by Kinoko-san. Indeed, unfeasible that Kinoko-san himself set up or initiated anything. If there still happens to be room for setups, what are the possibilities? Maybe, Kinoko-san's accomplice, was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost. Wow, we did it! First try! Peem! Maybe Kinoko-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost. Yeah, that's still a possibility. Kinoko-san might be working with someone and they may have showed up disguised. Kind of more likely. Thank you very much. You work very hard. I know, Shrimp. You work so hard at school. I'm so proud of you. I'm a proud father. Tilly's. Yeah, the Tilly's. Tilly's big naturals. Very, very, very peep. Kinoko-san might be working with someone and they may have showed up disguised. Kind of more likely. But how can we confirm one way or the other? Maybe if you can show me his phone or something. Give me your fucking phone, bro. Questions for me. Can I see your smartphone? Kinoko-san, could you perhaps lend me your phone? I forgot to bring mine and I need to call the center, like right now. I guess. But just this once. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for your phone. Yep. I'm looking into whether you've secretly been setting things up. What? I took the liberty of checking your inbox and call history. Come on, at least tell me. Yeah, you can't girl, come on, you can't be doing that. What if he had had Googled soft spot on Ted still, What if he Googled drop child, what to do, ? Getting on the Dean's list is a very good thing. Yeah, it's like an honors. It's like high honors, I think. I'm not exactly sure what the equivalent would be for British or European stuff. What if he Googled Tilly's? I think that would be something that would trouble me greatly. If I had that in my Google history, no one would ever get my phone. I would take that phone to the bottom of the ocean. I would drown with that thing. If that was found. What if he Googled Can Man's cans? That would be a sinful, horrendous. Could not imagine. Yes, we're very proud of our shrimp. You're on the Dean's list. True. I'm on the Dean's list. The Sardines list. The SARS Dean. I have SARS. I have the contagious virus SARS. Please call a doctor. Come on, at least tell me. But you might hide those if I tell you. So how was it? Found anything? I found messages with your staff. They're not happy with him. Masanori has left. Yuki has left. But also that you had a falling out more than 6 months ago. I like how happy she is about it. Why is she so thrilled? Exactly. And minimal signs of communication with anyone recently. I have friends, you know, just haven't caught up for a while. True. Anyway, no indication of secret collaborators. That's one less reason to doubt you, Kanoko-san. Okay. Interesting. Oh, he probably still has a stalker. No. I'm gonna bet money he's got like a stalker. Or like an obsessed viewer. Quit peeking behind me like that. Nope, no ghost. About what happened yesterday. Jasmine, did yesterday's ghost scare even you? More creepy than scary. You said it was standing behind me. Sir, you weren't just imagining it? I wish. Gotta get to the bottom of this. Understood. Yesterday's ghost. I can't help thinking about the ghost we saw yesterday. Still? I thought just maybe you might be the target, Jasmine, not Kanoko-san. Hey, cut it out. Anyhow, you're the one who saw it, Sammy. Who knows? You could be the target. No! Why me? Ah! Ah! I was looking at whether Kanoko-san's been setting things up. Just a thought, Jasmine, the ghost who was behind you might have been someone working with Kanoko-san in disguise. Okay. If I have already figured this one out, I'm gonna laugh. If I figured this one out, like, probably like half an hour into the mystery, I think I'm gonna laugh. If it's actually like a secret super fan following him around, and now she's like, she thinks that like we're gonna get in the way of like him and her, so now she's like gonna be chasing us around and shit like that. I think that's how it's gonna go. Might have been someone working with Kanoko-san in disguise. Yeah, possible. He might actually be streaming entirely solo too. Wouldn't be surprised if he had a sidekick or two. Good point. Streamers would tend to have staff. If he showed us his phone, would it tell us something? Maybe message logs of secret plans. We already looked at his phone. Jasmine, about the ghost standing behind you yesterday. Scale of 4.0 to get in the diesel if you have an overall GPA of 3.5 at the very least. Yeah, I think my highest GPA was like 2.8. I think. I have not figured it out. Oh, okay. All right, that's good then. That's good. Am I close? Am I on the right track? Jasmine, about the ghost standing behind you yesterday. It does seem like it was actually there. No way, you're kidding. And why would it be standing there? Okay, I gotta stretch a little bit. Oh man, I had a long day today. You figured out it's human at least. Okay, I mean that's, you know, what if it's his what if it's his creepy neighbor? You know, I don't know about that. Any meaning there? Ghosts don't just pop out randomly. I wonder if it's like someone who works with the neighbor in order to keep this like apartment building interesting and having people coming to live here. I wonder if that's what it is. Alright, let's talk to you, freakazoid. My, back again with the talk about that room, are we? Yes? Details on the incident. Could you tell me a bit more about the incident? You're also pretty interested in this case. I say yes, why not? Room 104's previous resident. Could you tell me about the previous residents? A woman in her 40s lived in room 104. A man was hanging around there too. My friend saw him during the day, so he probably wasn't working too much. Gambling, booze, the usual. Looked like a delinquent. About this person. Could you tell me about Yotsuya Miwako, the woman who used to live in 104? Miwako Yotsuya? You mean the woman in room 104? Was that her name? Not that I care about names. Had long hair, always wore a dress. Don't know how she could stand that man until one day. Murder. Suicide. I like the way she's murder. Suicide. Like the Smash Bros. Announcer. You know, like game. Murder. So the rumors were true. Ah! Stabbed the man, then slit her own throat with the same cooking knife. Blood all over her dress. Terrible story. Okay. Yeah, my highest GPA was like 2.8, maybe a 3. I was not a good student. I'm not a good student. I don't study well. I don't test well. If that's not obvious by my puzzle solving skills you guys have seen on stream. But hey, you know what they say? D's get degrees, baby. And I'm the exact kind of person you can trust in the workforce. Jasmine, I think we've gathered enough at the apartment itself. I think we can head over to the park. Hello? Jasmine, where are you? Ooh, is the director again? Actually, no, from Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine, where are you? In the car now. Know the park across from the apartment? Keeper dude there told me off for parking roadside. Bit of a walk, but there's paid parking somewhere. I'll park and meet you after. Sigh, such a stupid waste of time. Understood. I'll go check the park. See you later. Good? Good. Over to the park we go. We're without our hot babe partner. Now I'm sad. My heart's kind of broken. I'm kind of sad. Nameki Park. Pretty empty park, but there are a few people. Right in front of the apartment, too. Chances are we'll find someone who knows about the Milwaukee Yutsuya incident. Higher tier list called the President's List. Overall GPA of 3.8, and I've gotten to that before in other schools. Only around the 200, low 300. Yeah, you got the lowest score in all your GCSEs. Yeah, yeah, no. It's funny to me because, like, you always hear, like, people online be like, I was in the gifted program. I was a gifted student. And, like, everybody fucking says that, and it's like, come on, man. There's not that many gifted people. Some of you are dumb as rocks. I know for a fact. I know for a fact because I'm also dumb as rocks, right? Let's ask around. Let's put on our hell goggles first. Hell goggle vision instant. Gee, that's not fucking weird. Unless he's here every day. Maybe he's here every day. Hi. A man's shadow, apparently. I don't know, but looking at the shadow makes me uneasy. A tall shadow, maybe a man. What's he doing? Alright. Goodbye, hell glasses. Oh, we saw this guy. He was the one who called Jasmine earlier, wasn't he? Also in the gifted program, kind of sucks. Yeah. I was in the I was in the program where it's like, yeah, you have to take this class if you want to pass, because I like spent a semester where I like missed a lot of classes, and they were like, yeah, you have to either come to these summer classes or you're not going to graduate and you're going to have to come back for another year. And I was like, wow, sucks. I guess I'll show up. This person feels out of place here. Excuse me, target approaching. That's not a good thing I want to hear people say. I'm not a target. Excuse me. Hello, can I ask you a few things? It is I who wishes to speak with you. What is your intent? He's got, like, lizard people eyes. What? We got to go on trips to the woods to camp. Hey, you know, I like camping trips. I want to go camping again. I really like camping because I like fire. You know, there's like it's honestly really hard to beat sitting around a fire and inhaling chemical fumes with your friends. Love trips to the woods where we get murdered. Okay, you know, listen, I'm protected from murder because the murderer tries to get me, and then I show them my cool soft spot on the top of my head, and they get lost in the wonder of having a soft spot, and then they don't murder me. Can we go camping? Unfortunately, I can't really go camping anymore, but I would love to. I would love to have MouthCon is going to be in the middle of the woods, and we're all going to share a big giant tent. It's going to be fun. Too much of a domesticated wolf? Yeah. Too much house stuff. Winter camping? Fun fact, actually. Winter is worse, especially if there's snow, because the snow reflects the UV light a lot more. It's kind of like being near water. The sun will not hurt me. The sun will obliterate me if I go camping and there's any snow around. MouthCon also is the devil's sacrament. That's not true. It's going to be good and fun, and we're all going to enjoy ourselves, and we're going to clap, and there's going to be, like, delicious snacks, and there's not going to be any corpses unless they're, like, pre-purchased corpses, you know, right? Like, unless they're corpses that we brought ahead of time. Kindly tell me why you suddenly appeared before me. Well, I'm asking around as part of an investigation. I thought perhaps you were onto something. Rumors about the ghost. Do not eat my head tendrils. They're not for eating. I'm not some kind of sea creature that's meant for eating. It hurts. It's painful. Do not bite and chew on my tentacles. Please. They're meant for, like, wiggling joyfully and expressing my feelings. You know? I feel like humans need an extra like limb just for expressing feelings, right? Like, face and hands are good, but, like, I want, like, I don't know, like, some kind of, like, I have head tentacles, right? They're excellent, like, so many expressive eyes. They can wiggle, they can stick up, they can sit down, you know, all sorts of feelings you can express through them, right? I feel like people need more limbs for expressing their feelings. People are always trying to open you up and eat your potentially delicious insides. I mean, it's kind of true. Can-Man, you kind of are, like, the bottom of the food chain, very much, unfortunately for you, in terms of, like, in terms of like realistic predation, you're at the like the very bottom because you're literally like a canned good. I'm sorry, Can Man. You are. You're like the bottom of the food chain. I'm sorry. You're like, we can buy you at the grocery store. Do not shrink me 0.2 inches. I can't afford to lose any more height. You thought you could trust this guy? I mean, I'm not eating you. I'm not gonna rip you open and devour your delicious insides, you know? But, I'm just saying that it's not, I'm not dissing canned goods. This is like, you know, rabbits are also at the bottom of the food chain, and they're delicious. I'm not dissing anybody, you know? That's like saying, like, I'm dissing, like, the beautiful burger. You know, like, I'm making fun of the beautiful, like, staple of the American diet, fried chicken. You know, I'm not, of course. It's I love and appreciate all of these things, but to be realistic, you know, to be honest about these things is to say, yes, they are, unfortunately, at the bottom end of the food chain. You see, it's sent to summer camps every year that horses, because I was convinced that I could become a horse girl if I got to ride one. I actually found out I didn't like horses at all. Horses are like, I don't know, they really make me nervous. I think the thing about horses is that I know that they're nervous animals, and that makes me nervous, and if I'm nervous around them, it makes them more nervous, and then they like kick me in the head and I die, right? I feel like nervous, I exist in some kind of awful feedback loop with horses, because we'll just like if we get too close to one another, there'll be like a psychic brainstorm of like insane anxiety, and one of us will attempt to kick the other one in the head, you know? It's bad. Can't say I hate them, mostly for bad for the lives they lived throughout most of history, but feel no need to spend time with them. Yeah, like, I don't know. We definitely kind of abuse them. Nervous Nelly, Nervous Mally. It's, you know what it is? It's because they're so much bigger than me, which is, you could argue that's the case for everything, but I think it's because, like, you know, like, I would be nervous around pretty much any wild animal as big as I am, but I feel like, or bigger, but I feel like most wild animals that are, like, my size or bigger, are less skittish than horses, right? I feel like they're like, less skittish than horses. Like, if I was, like, around, like, I don't know, what's another big animal that you can be, like a cow? If I was like next to a cow or next to like a pig, you know, like those big farm animals, I would be less worried, you know, because they're less skittish, less likely to freak the fuck out. Mini horses? We're not talking about mini horses, we're just talking about regular horses. Mules and donkeys you kind of love, they're cute. Asking everyone about the ghost of the apartment, utterly uninvolved in that matter. More importantly, could you kindly do me a favor? Look at this greasy motherfucker. Huh? I'm actually busy with work, and I doubt I'd be of much use anyway. Not just for me, there's another one who wants to know too. Who exactly would that be? Kindly find me something. I'm looking for a book written by someone. He was very much loved and cornered. Could you find his book for me, please? This person listens to me even less than the neighbor lady. I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm working now, and you have it, don't you? Huh? An exquisitely wondrous power. Huh? Oh, please, don't make that face. You don't need to be scared. They think they get spooked too easily. Mr. Hands, and they attract horseflies. You just kind of slipped Mr. Hands in there, huh? I don't think, in defense of horses, which is a sentence that usually doesn't come out of my mouth. In defense of horses, they had nothing to do with Mr. Hands. You know, yes, horses were the unfortunate, instrument with which that man, ruptured his lower intestines. But that could have been any animal sufficiently large enough that he could get his hands on, you know. So I don't blame horses for that dude dying of anal destruction. You know, you love donkeys. Donkeys get a bad rep because they're stubborn, high self-preservation drive. That's the funny thing, is that donkeys are really good because it's like, well, they'll keep you safe, right? If you're riding a donkey and you want to go down a ledge, and the donkey doesn't think it can safely go down the ledge, it won't go down. And by extension, it won't put itself in danger, and it won't put you in danger, right? So it's like, it's better than a horse, because a horse will just be like, okay, you're telling me to go down here, I guess I'll do it. And then the horse breaks its legs, you know, falls over, you get trapped under the horse and you starve to death, right? True, but still, yeah, it's fair enough. Went to a farm for your baby sister's birthday. One time I went to the donkey enclosure and they were so sweet. That, I think mules are the ones that are a little ruder, but donkeys are supposed to be quite kind. You don't need to be scared. Wait, does this person know about my clairvoyance? I only asked you to find a book for me. I mean you no harm. Kindly indulge me? I'm scared, but Jasmine isn't here. Girl, you gotta stand up for yourself. Horses don't go into water even if it's shallow. I think that's because they're scared of their own reflection, which is fair. I'm scared of my own reflection. I feel like one of these days my reflection is gonna like attempt to attack me, and I can't trust it. Mules are half horse, aren't they? Yeah, that's their evil side. You know that inside every mule, the horse side of them whispers to them like the Green Goblin. You know, like the Green Goblin, like you bite that person, stomp on that toddler, do it now. You know, can't run away without help. I'll look for the book. Yes, thank you kindly. I'm absolutely positive it's somewhere in this park. I haven't been able to find him yet, but you should be able to. Show us your power, you fucking freak. Hi. Oh, look at you, you're cute. Hinata, of course, nice weather today. Do you live around here? I'm Azami Fukurai. I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. I think I've met donkeys a long time ago when I was little. I haven't really spent, actually no, I did go to a farmer's market, not a farmer's market. I went to a big state fair last summer, and there was like big fat pigs that I saw, and they were very, very sweet and kind. I'll have to post a picture in the Discord. They would like roll over and like snuffle at you. They were very cute. I like pigs. Pigs are very good animals. They were so greasy. I wasn't for some reason I expected pigs to be like fuzzier, but these ones were really bristly, and like they're just like skin. You know, like I expected them to have a little more like softer fur, but they just have like, they're just like greasy little sausage creatures, which makes sense because when you kill them and eat them, you also get greasy little sausages. You used to go to your dad's mate's farm a lot for manure. He had mules. Oh, that's cute. Baby incredible with the mules. No. Also, like, you need to, like, for, like, fertilizer. It's kind of funky. I feel like, I mean, like, I guess it's better to just go take it from, like, the actual source rather than buy it from the store, right? My name is Hinata. Fertilizer? Hell yeah. Did you know that if you order too much fertilizer in America, you'll get tracked by the government because they think you're going to try to build a bomb? Because the nitrogen in fertilizer is an ingredient for explosives. I believe. Allegedly. I might not be of much help. I don't go out that often. I see. Do you know anything about the rumors in this neighborhood? It's true. It's true. It's true. The government will put you on a watch list if you buy too much, like, actual animal feces. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know? I think it's nitrogen and something else. There's another easily purchasable thing that you can buy to make bombs with. Buy in small quantities over time. Yeah. If you like buy in bulk and you don't own like a farm or something, they're gonna be like, what's this guy all about? Ammonium nitrate? Yeah. They're gonna be like, if you're like a regular citizen who like works at like an office job and owns like a regular house, and you're buying like hundreds of pounds of fertilizer, they're gonna be like, sir, you may be up to something nefarious. You may be planning on some kind of attack on the government sector here. Not that no. It's purely academic. You know, just purely academic. Rumors, what kind? About the apartment across the road. Do you know the apartment just across from this park? Might you be asking about the rumored ghost? We used to buy loads because you used to garden a lot. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that yeah, like if you like garden a lot, or like you have like a lot of land, then it would make sense. I mean, you'd have to be buying a lot to be put on a list. You'd have to buy like a lot repeatedly over time, probably, to get put on a list. And but it's like, if you buy enough, like in tandem with other stuff, or you're being tracked for other things, then you'll be on a list. Yeah, incredible. I don't think you're on a list. The only list you're on is the list that you get put on when you're in my stream. And that is, well, that's a problem in and of itself. You've heard of it. Oh, but maybe I should talk about these things. It's best to keep your distance from that place. Could I ask you a few things? I'm doing an investigation about the ghostly question. Please tell me more. Hello, Niche Penguin Bot. Hello, Niche Penguin Bot. Are you? I suppose I could then. On my way home a few nights ago, Shrimp, I look over at your message, Shrimp. I see a large paragraph and I catch the word bestiality. I don't know if I want to read it out loud, but I will because we're friends. On my way home a few nights ago, it was raining. When I passed by that apartment, I happened to see it. Really? Were they long-haired and wearing a dress? Heard of her. I saw her with my own 2 eyes, a woman with long hair and a dress. She glared at me and said, "Stay away." What? She said that to you? By the way, when you saw that woman, did you hear any loud noises from nearby? The kind you might hear when someone's live streaming. A stream? I couldn't say. I didn't hear any loud voices of note or anything that evening. Then it's even less likely that Kanoko-san set anything up. Oh right, I took a photo. Would you like to see? Oh, you took a photo of that ghost? I've only heard this through rumors myself, so it may not be true, but they said the ghost is a girl called Miwako Yotsuya. That could mean the photo here is, just as we heard in other rumors, this ghost is Miwako Yotsuya. Ooh. Not so fun fact, Mr. Hands happened in my state an hour or so away from where I grew up in the Farm Valley. It had led to a reevaluation of laws that criminally punishes bestiality because they were removed in the 70s under the assumptions that no one would have relations with an animal, and everyone forgot about it until that happened. Yeah, it just takes one guy to prove everybody wrong. It takes one guy, you know, to have his lower intestines ruptured by horsecock to really just really make you rethink your idea of people. People wouldn't do that, would they? No, people wouldn't do that. And then you have that guy, right? All right, tracksuit guy. Excuse me, are you the park keeper? Sure, I kind of work on that, yeah. Our van was parked in front of the apartment. We've moved it to the parking lot you told us about. Ah, you're with that hair bun girl. That road is pretty narrow, so having a big van there can be dangerous for the kids. I know it's a bother. Thanks for moving. Oh, Niche Penguin's bot will automatically respond to you if you say certain things. So if you like do exclamation point Tato, you'll draw a Tato card, or if you do it'll do like an emote at you. It's a cute little bot. It's very fun. About the apartment across the road. Yeah, it's an automatic bot. That Niche Penguin is not actually here. It is merely their summoned ghost. It is merely their corpse raised to do bidding. You know, raised and ordered to do our great work. Other people with him, but could only charge them with animal endangerment, which made everyone mad. I see. I don't know. Mail order necromancy, the best kind. You know, I typed call 1-800 necromancer for one dude who will send a corpse to your house that's gonna stuck on your neck, right? The necromancer. But yeah, sure. But I can see why people would get mad about that. Didn't they have to put the horse down? I don't know too much about that whole case, but I remember they had to put the horse down, I think. Investigating various things related to the apartment just over there. 1-800 are you slapping corpses? True and real. All right, that gets a new pin. Shrimp. Congratulations. Pinned Shrimp. What, are you moving in? No, not moving in or anything, but you remember it all? That is what I heard. The apartment's quite old, right? Oh yeah, Umeki Flats, or was it Flats Umeki? That apartment's got to be about 50 or 60 years old. Oldest one around here. 1-800, are you slapping? Let's see. Seems they repainted the walls and such, though. Big yawn stretch. There's a rather similar apartment in the Honcho area. Honcho? But this one's older. Wow, so it's that old. About the incident. Is it true that there was an incident a while back in the apartment over there? Yeah, it was last spring or summer, I remember. That was something else, a terrible incident. I heard the apartment was a sea of blood. Wouldn't have thought that guy would meet such a fate. About the man who died. Do you know the man who was murdered? Knew he was a problem case, that I did. Came to this park with a blonde hostess-like woman. Did things in wide daylight and plain sight. Gross. I told him off once because he wouldn't quit bragging about his dear little Mari. Mary. I heard he was cheating. What? From who? Unai-san, in the apartment just over there, knows quite a lot. Talkative lady, you know her? Unai-san, the neighbor lady, yes, I've met her. Rumors about the man. Tell us more. Is it okay to ask, what did you hear from the neighbor lady? That lady talks on and on, I heard quite a lot. I think she heard a loud argument from 104 the day before it happened. Said she heard the woman saying, "Who is this Mari?" or something. Mary. Oh, who is this Mary? Mary. The woman he was cheating with. Was her name Mary? No, she sure had colorful hair, but it wasn't from overseas. And that incident happened the next day, so the neighbor lady was all worked up. I knew he was cheating with that Mary woman. Got stabbed for it. Right, her name was Mari, not Mary. Okay. And on and on. Think we talked for hours. I can imagine. Thank you for letting me know. The woman he cheated with, Mari. Would anyone else know something about her? Alright, let's look through this dude's book. Observe. The bench is so old, the paint's all peeled. Just a typical bench you find in a park. Examine, please. Examine, please. Book, are you here? Nope. Okay. Observe. What were those bushes called? Azaleas? It's so nice when you have so many flowers around. Examine. Might have found something. Nope, just trash. Park keeper, let's talk to you again. I haven't been out lately, so my eyes are dazzled by the light. I sneak out sometimes and take walks like this. Rumors about the man. Do you know about a man accompanied by a flashy-looking woman? I heard they used to visit this park. A man and a flashy-looking woman? Oh yes, forgot to mention. He called that woman Mari, from what I heard. A mirror and a woman's name. A mirror and a woman's name. Are you alright? Oh, my apologies. I felt as if I heard that somewhere. She's kind of tripped out there. Right before the murder-suicide incident, a man was heard screaming. He was screaming, "Mary, Mary, Mary." Is that true? I don't know. Is it true? Probably not. This lady's making shit up. I don't trust this. I don't trust like that. Alright, weirdo. Initiating contact. Oh, okay, never mind. Should we put on our hell glasses again? Look closer. He's looking at the bushes. Doesn't seem to do anything noteworthy. Look closer. The shadow might be that scary-faced person back there. He's gazing at the bench. Hey, there's something in his hand. He wanted me to find a book, so this might be it. If they look at the bench, maybe it's something to do with the bench. Shouldn't be listening in on a man's private time. I mean, hey, it takes a brave soul to do it in front of a mirror, right? Like it takes a rare breed of person to have private time, making eye contact with themselves, right? It's definitely not something that I think I would be brave enough to do. There's something stuck to the back of the bench. Is this the book I saw through the clairvoyance? Occult Great Reset. Have I seen this book somewhere? Author's name is Sumotsu Kisaragi. Modern day narcissist. I like to, have I told the story about how narcissistic I am? How one time I was sitting on a train and I was looking at myself in the reflection in the window across from me, and I got really mad because somebody sat in that seat so I couldn't see myself, and I was really pissed off. That's kind of where I'm at in terms of admiring myself. I love to look at my own face in the mirror, to be honest with you. I shaved before stream, not that anyone's ever gonna see it, but I'm so smooth, and I spent like 10 minutes before stream just admiring myself. I was like, wow, I'm so beautiful. Wow, look at me. Yeah, that's the kind of person I am. Didn't the center director mention this name too at some point? Return the book. All right, you freak, here's your book. Don't look into any lakes. Hey, if I'm gonna drown, if I'm gonna die, that's how I'm gonna want to go, right? That's how I'm gonna want to go out. By falling face first into my own face and drowning in water. Initiating contact. Here's your book, weirdo. I found the book. Occult Great Reset by someone called Tsutomu Kisaragi. Did she trace any of my movements? Whoops, wrong book. Tentatively assessing as authentic. Authentic? God, look at this creepy ass face. I've taken an interest in you. I wish you didn't. Your face now feels as baby as it looks. I don't have a baby face. I do have like a feminine face. My mom, people say that I look like my mother, which I do. I have like a very a very not like a super narrow, but it's like kind of narrow and pointed, like my mom. So I don't have baby face. I have like vaguely woman face. Take an interest in you. We'll meet again, Miss Azami Fukurai. Did I tell him? No, I didn't tell him my name. Does he see things as well? Oh no. Huh, is it Jasmine? No, it's the director. Greetings. Hello, director, did something happen? If anything happened, it would be to you. Huh? Do you mean? My vision shows me everything. So you were watching that? Who is that person? He was rather verbose for a cryptid. His attire was reminiscent of the Men in Black. Do you mean he was an anomaly? Hello, Billy. Hello, Billy. I'm sorry, no naked. Still no naked command. I'm sorry. Are you comfy cozy? Are you comfy cozy like wonderful basil emotes? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. It's nice for you to come and visit. I hope you don't explode into 1,000 bloody pieces like you usually do. He did have a strange shadow on him. Is there anything I should do? Good question. I'll look into him on my end. Please be careful. That anomaly had an obvious interest in you. It may reappear. Oh no. We don't know what he might bring upon you. Not yet. Having said that, he is unrelated to the mirror or the woman, and thus unrelated to this case itself. Please stay focused on your ongoing investigation. I will. Okay, let's do our giga thinking. He actually knew my secret. What was it? Has a hard time saying no. Strange power. Yes, they knew indeed. But why? How in the world did they know? I should probably tell the park keeper I met someone creepy. Okay. Mysterious man in the park. Mysterious man who knows about my power. He randomly asked me to help find someone. What was that? Promenading lady. Hinata-san. What did she say? She saw Umeki Flats? Woman's ghost. It seems she saw the same ghost that I saw. That's great and not so great. Okay. A young lady at the park, kind and friendly. She saw the woman's ghost when she was passing by the apartment. Worried about our involvement in the apartment, she warned us to stay away. And then park keeper. Might not be related to the case, but I should make a note about the park keeper. He seemed to know a lot about the past. What did he mention about Umeki Flats? The man who died. That's right, sounded like a guy with problems. He cheated with a hostess called Mari or something. Who would cheat in the park right in front of your house, though? I don't know. People are not good people all the time. Park keeper, a bit of a character, but knows a lot about the area, including what happened at the apartment. Man, the neighbor looks so fucking ugly. She looks like a worm. She's got like that awful that weird like double neck chin deal, and like her giant bulbous head. She looks like a weird worm alien. I do not like her. I do not like the neighbor. She is gross and bizarre looking. Strange man in black. I wonder who that person was and why they knew about my clairvoyance, and why did they make me search for the book they hid behind the bench. Maybe I should talk to director about this just a bit. What do you say? Still need something? About the creepy man in black. Excuse me, I saw a creepy man wearing black. Unhinged in the wrong way? Yeah, no. Unhinged in a way we don't like. Unhinged in a way that is unfortunately not very adept at swallowing live mice, as one might see a snake do. I saw a creepy man wearing black. A creepy man, you say? Haven't seen him. I'd check on him immediately if I did. But he was real. Uh-oh. That's not good. Why are we hanging out at the park alone at night? Keep my cool. Won't see me drool. What? Sleepy baby. Sleepy baby. Why are we here? Wait, since when was I napping? I end up napping wherever I go. This park's all dark now, no one around. Wow, it's so late. It's from Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine, something up. Damn that old guy, not a parking lot in sight. Oh no, you've been looking all this time? Been a while, I guess. How you doing? Well, I asked around quite a lot, but I'm a bit overwhelmed by all that's happened. Huh? What do you mean? It's kind of hard to explain. Could I tell you when we meet? Guess so. On my way there, so I'll pick you up. Okay, I'll just wait in the park. All right, we're just gonna hang out a girl alone in a park. Don't walk further into the park. Not exactly on the wrong track, but we're all over the place. The woman ghost, Miwako Yotsuya. How are we even supposed to solve this? Maybe by meeting the ghost face to face? No, way too scared. No way. Don't worry, it's Japan. I mean, like, from what I've seen about Japan, you know, there's definitely, like, Japan definitely, like, one of the #1 places to get violently murdered is in the park, right? Like, that's where, like, people like to hang out and sharpen knives and, like, and practice beating each other with hammers. Might worry a bit more, actually. Yeah, it's definitely not a safe place. No way. Oh. Yoink! No! What in the world was that? Give me the yoink. This dude walks like a fucking dork. Ah, look at his face. I just heard a scream from around here. Number one place to accidentally step on a drunk dude's dick. The only thing that'll happen is bad touch. Man, when I lived in Korea once, I was hanging out in a park later at night because you can drink in public over there. And we were having a beer, and there was this one old dude walking down the road, and he turned into the park, and then he just kind of like stared at us. And then he just fell face first onto the floor and like smacked his head like into like the wood chips of the park, and we like had to go over to him and like call the ambulance and shit like that because we were afraid he had like brain trauma. And like we rolled him over, and he had like 80 million like wood chips stuck to his face, and his like dick was out. He like his like pants were unzipped, and he had his dick out, and like he was fully dressed otherwise. But I think what had happened was he was trying to piss or something. And he, hello Prince Anime, welcome in for right when I'm telling this fucking story. I think what was happening was he was looking for a public bathroom, because they have bathrooms in the park around here. He was really drunk, and he was just like, well, I better be prepared so I don't piss on my pants. And he just was walking around with his dick out, and we were like, hey man, you gotta put that thing away, you know? So that was a fun experience. Scream from around here. Shibuya Meltdown, I love Shibuya Meltdown. Konoko-san, are you okay? I just happened to hear you and came looking. Did something happen? Ow. My leg! My leg! And Bloody Mary, which way did she go? Stop being so sweaty. That way. Huh? Yeah, probably. Stay put. Don't move. Konoko-san, did you see the ghost? No. I didn't see it. Damn you, Bloody Mary. He was ready. Yeah, this dude was the... Oh, you mean the dude who we found? Yeah, that guy was definitely ready. That was a man who was ready to piss. How you doing, Prince Anime? It's nice for you to come visit. That's a cute emote. I like your stare emote. Even if he failed in his endeavor, I mean, yeah, you kind of, it's really a pretty brave gamble to be like, I need to be that ready. Like, I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that kind of gamble, you know? Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Wait. Scratch marks on my leg. No! We're gonna die in 80 million days. I was so scared last night, I thought my heart would stop. Kinoko-san rushed us to the rescue and saved my life. Kinoko? Really? My ankle still hurts a bit, but still. Heh. Hey, about that ankle. Isn't that a scratch? Would you call it one? Maybe I fell and scraped myself. No? That's bad. You think so? That bad? Hey, almost at Kanoko's apartment. I'll park around back so the guardian Gramps won't come for us. Please, this is serious. Jasmine! Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. Alright, let's activate Hell Vision. I like doing Hell Vision first, even though you're probably not supposed to. No way that's a regular scratch. Scratch by Bloody Mary, right? Jasmine, am I gonna die? Any change in how you feel so far? So far, so good, I think. I was careless too. Figured Bloody Mary would go after Kanoko. If that scratch is really a curse from Bloody Mary, gotta do something. You're right. Curious why Mary suddenly popped up in the park. Was around Kanoko's door till now. Might be related to Mary's motives and how to undo the curse. I'll try asking those I know too. Thank you, Jasmine. Alright. She's definitely like a stalker of his, I think. Alright. There it is again. Malphon, you're so expired you would buy another, but you're a bet on your phone. Don't want to get Google skimmed $3 off the top. Don't do that. Hello, Sigurd, by the way, welcome in. Don't give extra money towards those parasites. I do not hold it against you. I promise. Mwah, hello. This game has a nice style, sort of matches me. I know, everyone's very nice and blue, aren't they? It's very cute. It's very pretty. You know? It's very good. It's very good. The girls are super cute. The art style's cute, very expressive. I would recommend it. If you're into these kinds of like mystery puzzle games, I would recommend it. Yes, then renew sub. It's okay. I'll imagine your ring cam emotes in my head. I'm imagining your ring cam emote right now in my head. I'm thinking of it. The shadow's just standing there without a single movement. Can't be normal. Okay. Hello, man opener. Hello, 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 hi. Hello, hi. Hello, hi, man opener. Mwah, hello, hi. Imagine this. Mwah, kiss. Mwah, kiss, kiss, kiss. Mwah. He's boozing and he's cruising. Man, I wanna. Maybe I'll drink tomorrow for. We're doing a special thing with Omo tomorrow, and maybe I'll have some beers on stream with him. That might be fun. The shadow is at a computer. Kinoko-san, I guess. Am I seeing a trace of when he was editing a video? Any information? I believe Kinoko-san was filming too, back when something grabbed my leg in the park. I wonder if the video might have caught something noteworthy. Okay, let's remove Hell Vision. Big Squibby. I love Squibby. Almost got really cute emotes. Squibby's a good one, and his happy emote is cute. I think Gunpie did that one. Man. Hello. My, this apartment has grown on you, hasn't it? You're such a gross woman. I hate this woman. About the murder-suicide in room 104, is there anything you haven't told us yet? We're in a bit of a hurry. Any information would help. I think I've told you most of it. Oh yes, did I mention what happened after the incident? He's squibbing up and down, you know. Chat, this is a squib safe zone. If you're interested in squibbing or squibbing adjacent activities, it is safe to do so here. You can, in fact, do so here. I promise. I promise it's okay. Oh yes, did I mention what happened after the incident? I don't think you did. There was a lot going on after the incident too, you know. This is the oldest person you've ever seen. She's so gross looking. I don't like her. She's so gross looking. You know, like, I hate her, like, gigantic skull. Like, her head is, like, definitely huge. Oh god, squibbing okay, listen, I said squibbing and squibbing adjacent, not like squibbing in everybody's faces. So you got some in my eye. Incredible. You gotta be more careful. The bodies, yes. The woman had next of kin come fetch her, but the man didn't have anyone. The owner was running around trying to find someone to take care of it. It seemed he was cremated incognito in the end. Man, you're kind of fucked up. I heard from the park keeper. Got too excited? Relax, girl. Relax. Take it easy, sister. The murdered man was often seen in the park alongside the woman he cheated with. Ah yes, the blonde named Mari. I remember because I heard the woman shouting her name the day before the murder. Love this wretched, disgusting, horrid neighbor. She's so gross. Her eyes are like, she's got really big eyes, but like so does our character, but hers are like really gross and like frog-like, ugly. 2 minutes before a wretched comment that's so much longer than normal. We were pretty wretched earlier, Sigurd. I think it's more that you came in a lull. You came in like there's a lot of reading in this game, so I'm forced to not make wretched comments because I have to like read the story of the game. So this is one of the few blessings. I remember because I heard the woman shouting her name the day before the murder. Like, who is this Mari? The woman from room 104 would never forgive that Mari girl. Yeah, but even less the cheating man. That's why she's still obsessed with room 104. About the ghost. I like how her skin has so many folds. Why does she have so many folds? Thank you for the Tilly Man opener. Because she's like, the thing is, like, she's got folds in all the worst places. She's got, like, folds on her neck and, like, weird, like, collarbone folds. I don't know. Like, look at her weird, like, collarbone folds. These are not, like, she has, like, a really smooth forehead and cheeks and stuff like that. But, like, weird neck folds and, like, chest folds. I don't know. She's probably not even 30 yet. She's probably just a smoker. This is what happens. This is what happens when you smoke Marlboro Reds. See, this is the difference. On the right, we see Marlboro Reds user. Marlboro Red smoker. On the left, our beautiful Newport menthol enjoyer. You know? Beautiful Newport menthol enjoyer versus disgusting Marlboro Red, like, inhaler. This is what it's like. This is the difference here. You know? Know the difference. It could save your life. Not the Newports again. I'm sorry. Brand loyalty runs deep, okay? It's like her skin is hanging off her. Yeah. It's all, you know what it is? It's definitely like, her eyes are really big, but her pupils are, her like irises and pupils are super under detailed compared to everyone else's. Is a big part of it. Are you sure that's the right name? I believe so, yes. If you say so, I guess. So you want to know why the ghost appears? The woman's obsessed, of course. Won't ever forgive him. She can't forgive him. But the current resident has nothing to do with that. Who knows? Mushroom Head might go mush soon enough. And you know what it is? It's also her gross-ass smile. You know, she looks like she's gonna spit in your food. She looks like a woman who would spit in your food because you, like, said something that made her mad for no reason, you know, which is like one of the worst things to do, right? Like I can think of few things that are more like more like a more banal evil than spitting in someone else's food, because it's like, you know, like you don't even get like the satisfaction of like seeing them like of them knowing you've done something wretched to them, right? I feel like they don't know, you know, and like you don't get the satisfaction of like, unless you tell them after the fact, then I guess that's how it can work. But like, she looked like she's spitting your food without ever being a waitress. She just walks by your table, spits in your food. She's the Hawktua girl. This is the Hawktua girl if she lived in Japan and was a much more disgusting freak of nature. The woman from 104 probably thinks her cheating boyfriend's still living there. Is that even? That's why she keeps showing up. Alright, you disgusting freak. I bet you have more questions for me, right? I don't, you fucking awful. 0 days since Hawktua. True, 0 days since Hawktua, actually. Which, you know, is, I mean, like, Hawktua is not a bit, that's like a big book of bug and a Prod Z Pod kind of moment, you know? That's that, they're the Hawktua streamers, right? I'm like Hawktua adjacent, you know? We don't really spit on that thing in this stream. Observe. Looks like a computer for streaming and editing. Kanoko-san's workstation. It's amazing how he gathers all those fans with just one computer. Examine. Oh, the power's on. Maybe it's rendering a video. Filmed in a forest. Editing videos must be hard work. Wow, you can check the rendering video and fast forward. He's through the forest. Looks like the park across the road. Was that me at the end? Looks like the rendering's finished. Kanoko's video file. Alright, Joker. What do you have for me? Thank you for yesterday. How have you been doing? Feeling well? The video on the PC. I didn't know the video editing was this hard. Splicing various scenes, checking and rendering. Well, yeah, content creation is not a piece of cake. It's actually super easy, guys. Anyone who ever tells you streaming and content creation is hard are lying through their teeth, and they just want free money out of you. It's the easiest thing to do, and I would know because I do it so good every single day of my life, except for all the days this week I haven't done it. What was I saying? Anyway, the screen said the rendering was done earlier. Huh? Did you see it? Did you perhaps? The video showed someone walking around a forest. I was in the frame at the end. Did you make sure to cut that part out? Uh-oh, really? You were in frame? Silly me. Ha, incredible. Ha ha. Ha. Streamer, so funny. So funny joke, streamer. Thank you yesterday. Thank you for helping me last night. If you hadn't been there. It was nothing. I did involve you, even if it was for the channel. I didn't do much, of course. Anyway, are you okay? Were you hurt? Well, I have a scratch on my ankle. Oh no! Isn't that scratch from Bloody Mary? You think so too? So the ghost with someone wasn't a random spirit, it was Bloody Mary herself. Mind if I film your scratch for a bit? You'll look into us? Yes, please. Laughing in pain? Yeah, that's what that was the laugh of someone who did not find that funny, but did find it indeed miserable. Oh no. It's a cold world out here, incredible. It's a cold world. You look into it for us, yes, please. About the ghost yesterday. About yesterday's ghost. I know, I'll keep thinking about blah blah. You're wondering why it happened in the park, not near this room's doorway. That's right. Thinking, yes. Maybe Bloody Mary had a change of heart. What? What do you mean? This kind of spiritual entity is said to act in a way that tells people it's here. Don't make the vomit face. Don't make the vomit face. And this Bloody Mary is starting to move away from this room. What could this mean? Kanoko-san, what should I do? Stop vomiting. Stop vomiting now. I don't have a read on this one. Let me think it over. Ghost change of heart? Why did the ghost actions change? Time to use our Giga Brain. Think about why the ghost changes behavior. Hello, Churl. Hello, Churl. Hello, Churl. Hello, hi. The ghost was summoned to Kanoko-san's room, but also appeared in the park. I'm not a puke pervert. I don't know. We need to take Kogurun and string her up by the ankles. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. She's wretched. She's wretched for that one. And scratch my leg. Kanoko-san thinks the ghost has a change of heart. I'm so confused. One thing Kanoko-san mentioned was that spiritual entities try to compel people to acknowledge their existence. That's right, which would mean that Bloody Mary is trying to tell someone that she exists. Who among the people around might be able to notice her? Oh, wait. Maybe, I myself, no, maybe, Jasmine became the ghost target because... No, it would be... Maybe I myself became the ghost target because I started the ritual? Randomly guessing word section? Okay, you know, I got it first. I got the other one first try earlier this stream, mister. Blame her someone to acknowledge her existence. People most likely notice Mary would be... I myself became the ghost target because I have clairvoyance power. There we go. See? I'm not randomly guessing, mister. I'm actually so good and smart and cool and amazing, and I think you should be proud of me and say, wow, Malphon, you're so smart. Wow, amazing, amazing. Exactly, right? So lucky? Lucky? Luck's got nothing to do with it, baby. I'm a 98 IQ machine, dog. I am boiling hot room temperature, baby. You know, if that room was a sauna, right? Exactly, exactly. If the room was a sauna, my IQ is room temperature, baby. Maybe if I myself became the ghost target because I have the clairvoyance power. That's where we are, right? I've been scratched too. What should I do? I wonder if Kinoko-san could help me. Hey there, Four Eyes. Bloody Mary might be feeling anger. I need to discuss something. Don't make that face at me, Churl. I'm a smart cookie. If you weren't here for the fact that I was saying that I got nothing, never over a 2.8 when I was in school for my GPA. But I'm still smart, I promise. Chance the Bloody Mary is trying to possess me? Exactly, I've been thinking about this and it could only be you. What should I do? Kinoko-san, do you know any rituals that aren't for summoning? Any that defeat or chase away ghosts? I do think there was such a ritual. Oh, really? How could we help? Is there anything you'd be needing for that ritual? Huh? I'd like to help as much as I can. Graduate with a 0.5, so you wasted a lot of effort? Are you talking high school or university, Churl? Because I'm pretty sure you'd get, like, expelled from a university with a 0.5 for wasting everyone's time. Do they expel people for low grades? I don't know, actually. They let a guy with a 1.4 GPA carve up eyeballs? Okay. You know, listen, man opener. If that is your, if you really do open men, you know, my GPA was a between 2.5 and 2.8 for most of my university days, and the answer is yes. They let a guy with a 2.8 GPA carve up eyeballs. It's true. My grandpa also got a 2.8 in college. Granted, that was to avoid the draft and went on to become an airline pilot. I mean, like, I don't know. Man opener when man closer arrives. Oh no, we'll do the ritual here tonight. So could you find and bring a spiritual medium for the exorcism? It's kind of the big thing. The big thing is that, like, you know, GPAs, I'm gonna sound very like, did you know Albert Einstein failed math? You know, I'm gonna sound like I'm talking like that kind of bullshit. The fun thing is that Albert Einstein did not fail math. He failed his other classes because he just didn't do them because it was a waste of his time, as far as I remember. But even that might be wrong. I remember reading though that like him failing classes was like some kind of a myth or something. Yeah, but the point is that GPAs don't actually matter, and they're fake made up things in order to, like, you know, try to fit you into some kind of box, right? Higher education is an insane scam. Didn't he have a cousin or something who checked his math for him? He was, I mean, I think it was, I wouldn't be surprised, but he was like crazy smart. So like he did not have any trouble. Like, people who use that as an excuse as to why they're not good at math are just making shit up, you know? His wife handled all his math checking. Man, let's get Alberta Einstein on the phone. That would be fucked up. What if his wife's name was Alberta? Albert and Alberta Einstein. Would that be kind of fucked up? You need to be put in a box. Don't put me in a box. You can't put me in a box. If you put me in a box, you at least have to put air holes in the box, because then I'll asphyxiate. You wouldn't want me to asphyxiate, right? You know, I don't turn blue when I asphyxiate. I turn purple. You know, I'll turn purple, and you don't want me to be purple and blue. That's the color of a bruise. You don't want me to look like that, do you? Nice wife? Yeah, +2 wife. +2 to wife. When she divorced me, got worse. Put you in a box? No, don't ship me with... FedEx is like the worst kind of... Ship me with like, I don't know... Not FedEx. They like stomp on your packages. It's awful. Shapeshifters can't be trusted with holes. That's not what your mom said last night. Got him, 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 lol. Spiritual medium. What is that? Someone that has strong ties to a ghost, needed for the exorcism. What are those minuses? Incredible, that was so good. What the fuck? Bro, Google is shipping my phone via FedEx. Cheap fuckers, please USPS. God, they're shipping, like, okay, like, a new smartphone is insane to ship with FedEx. That thing is gonna be tossed like a frisbee. That thing is gonna fly across your front lawn into your door like a frisbee. Haven't seen your mom in 15 years. Is she doing okay? She's doing better after last night, especially, Charles. So she's doing good. Heard coal must minus. Ugh. A college degree is nice if you like making money sitting at a desk. You just have to not care about what job you get. Man, I can't sit at a desk. Like, I mean, unless I'm like... Streaming is the only time in which I can sit and do stuff at a desk. That's not like... That's not... Like, streaming is the only kind of thing that's like... Like, I can't work on like... I can't like do like... Excel spreadsheets, or like I can't do like forms and shit like that on a computer. I tried to do my taxes. I mean, I did do my taxes the other day, and I almost fell asleep like 3 times trying to do them. It was awful. Be able to purge the Bloody Mary with a ritual. Understood, I'll search around. Like, I can't sit at a computer and work. You did use coal, right? I think you did. As far as I'm aware, that means bad work. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, Incredible. I don't know all the slang, so I'm gonna assume you use it right. Your brother works for FedEx. Advise him to kick it extra light for you. Dog, that thing, he's gonna be lucky that thing doesn't have teeth marks in it. From the FedEx guy and from the dog that chased the FedEx guy around. About the room. First off, can I ask you about this room? This room? Why? The ghost originally appeared in this room. I was thinking maybe they left something here, or have something memorable here, perhaps. I'd have jumped on anything like that for my videos, you know. Oh yes, of course. About the belongings. When you decided to move here, did you visit the place beforehand? Oh right. Yikes, what is it? I did come to visit, and there was a cardboard box in the far back of one of the closets. I knew the place had a history, and there was a box there, so I really wanted to see what's inside. Tufts of hair, blood-soaked dolls. In the box? No, I never got to see them. Oh, not even a peek? It was tightly wrapped with plastic tape. Impossible to open. Motherfucker, plastic tape? Really? Really, dog? Can you not buy, like, a box cutter? You know? They hijacked the planes on 9/11 with box cutters. You can get a box cutter, I promise. If Al Qaeda can get box cutters in 2001, you can get a box cutter in Japan. I promise you. The real estate agent quickly took it away. I'm pretty sure there was something wild in there. I really need to see that box. Could you find it? Or how could I possibly... I'm sure it's all been thrown out by now. The only possibility I can think of is the resident gossip lover. Let me talk to this freak over here. This disgusting freak of a woman. I bet you have more questions for me, right? Belongings left in the room. Excuse me, I have some questions. About the belongings left in Kanoko-san's place? Huh? Belongings? I heard some sensitive items were left in room 104. I love how she, like, throws her hands in the air. In room 104? Densely wrapped with plastic tape. Oh, the owner handed it all over to the police. Ooh, yes, of course they did. Yes, you usually wouldn't lay hands on things from the murder scene. Usually. Yes, of course not. You... Huh? Wait, did you... Want a peek? Could we see them? The Aurora Borealis. Wrapped in a box. Covered in plastic. In room 104. May I see it? No. Of course. When the personal belongings came back from the police, I figured the owner would just throw them away, so I took them instead. I pretended to be a relative and it was easy enough. Simple, simple. She does whatever she wants. You're nice, so maybe I could give it to you. Not much of a present, of course. Just a moment. Hello, Lala Amanita. Hello, Lala Amanita. Lala Amaniters. Hello, Amanitas. How are you doing? Hello, hi. How are you doing? How was school? Did you enjoy school today? Did you drive 80 miles an hour? It's scary to think what might be in those things, but I need them to save my own life. It's in this box. Want to know what's inside? Why does she like does the Minecraft villager? She does the Minecraft villager sound. Your class was freaking canceled? I'm about to freaking lose it. That's the last thing you hear before Ronald McDonald beats you to death with a burger. You know? But drive an hour to get there without knowing? Oh no. I'm gonna need a second. Alright, +2, Prince Anime. +2. I'm gonna need a second of your time. Obama voice. I'm gonna need a second of your time. Let me be clear. I'm gonna need a second. You could do with a burger. Oh, you could do the burger tulpa. Did I tell the burger? Have I ever told the burger tulpa story? There was a dude once. I saw a post online where this dude was like, man, he was really hungry, right? And he wanted a burger, but he didn't have any money. So what he did is he sat in his room and he imagined the perfect burger, all the toppings, everything he wanted, perfectly cooked, spinning, rotating slowly in front of him. You know, and he imagined himself eating that burger bite by bite, chewing it, imagining the flavors, the texture, the taste, you know, everything you could want. And he imagined him slowly eating this burger bite by bite by bite until it was all gone. And by the time he was done, he wasn't hungry for burger anymore. His cravings had vanished. Burger Tulpa 1, capitalism 0. So when in doubt, incredible, use burger Tulpamancy. Here goes. Yeep. There was a knife. Is this a kitchen knife? It's the knife, of course. The knife, as in the one that Miwako Yotsuya stabbed the man with? Oh, that's kind of gnarly. Why would she want to secretly keep this? I should ask Kanoko-san whether this was the box left in the room. Yeah, man, was this like... This could just be anybody's kitchen knife, dog. You have aphantasia, cannot rotate burger? Oh my god. She can't... Are you really an American? Are you really an American if you can't rotate burger in your head? You know, if you can't conceive burger. I saw a post where somebody was really mad about Americans like saying that a chicken sandwich wasn't a burger, and I was like, listen, we may be like a fucked up hellscape nation of a country, but if anybody has the right to decide what is and what is not a burger, it's us. You know, what is that emote? What is that emote? ATP mouth. Oh, it's a woman eating a burger. Okay, that's fine. Act like you're in Cyberpunk. Exactly. You gotta be a net runner and net run yourself a burger. Chicken burger is fucked up. That's a chicken sandwich. Exactly. If anyone on Earth has the rights to decide what a burger is, it's American people, right? A chicken Sammy is a burger if it is on a bun. No, not true. Even if it's on a bun, it's not a burger. It's not a burger. I don't know who says chicken burger. Burger is made of beef or it's red meat. A burger is red meat. So it's a chicken burger here in the UK, and in the UK you're wrong. All right? You can be right about like other stuff. You know, the UK has the right to decide what is and is not fish and chips, right? The UK has the right to decide what is and is not like a proper English breakfast. Of course. But America holds dominion over all burger opinions. Do not L me for this one, Agumi. Agumi, you eat avocado on hot dogs, so I don't really want to... You don't get to have culinary opinions. A chicken burger can only be a burger if the chicken's been eviscerated and turned into a patty. Yeah, if it's been like mulched and like reconstituted into like a patty shape, then that's fine. If it's like ground chicken, if you take the beef, like ground beef, turn it into a burger, if it's ground chicken, you can do that. Call it a sandwich, but it's categorically a burger. If it weren't for us, you would never have your precious burger. Incredible. You're correct, but I don't like it. You're correct, but I don't like it. Stop the fighting. We're not. Listen, man opener is like the child like listening to his parents like fight before they have a divorce. You know, they're literally Zeke. I'm not saying they're bad. Your avocado hot dogs, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that you don't get to have you don't have skin in the game for the burger conversation, right? Now, if you want to have a conversation about hot dogs, then Agumi, you'd be able to have the floor. But in terms of burgers, this is American dominion. You know, we rule this portion. If you go to McDonald's and say, what do you want? I say chicken Sammy, and you bring back a deli sandwich, you're within your right to get mad. I think if you go to McDonald's and you say chicken Sammy, I think they're supposed to, like, McShoot you, because you're supposed to ask for a McChicken. If you ask for anything without the Mc in front of it, they take out a gun and they shoot you in the chest 4 times point blank. I'm sorry, they McShoot you in the McChest 4 times point blank. It's a cultural dish. I think that's why you would get more leeway. That's why you would get more leeway to have to have a seat at the table, so to speak, about the hot dog conversation, because it's cultural, right? If it was just like some random thing you personally came up with, you would not be allowed to have that opinion. What are we doing? We're talking to this fucking Joker. Bloody Mary might be feeling angry. Is this one of the things you saw? Kinoko-san, we found the box. That's the one. The tape is gone, but I'm sure. I will say, anywhere on Earth where people have strong opinions about food, you're in good company. Because I think that people who don't have strong opinions about food, are just don't know how to have opinions about pretty much anything. What about the Aussies and their Bunnings snag? I don't even know what that is. Incredible. That sounds made up. That sounds like a Star Wars mascot. You know how there's like the Ewoks and like those weird little bunny rabbit things? You know, that's like Obi-Wan found a Bunnings snag and like he's keeping it in his spaceship, you know? If you go to Jimmy John's, ask me what I want, I say chicken Sammy, you bring back something from Wendy's, you will also get mad. Girl, at this point you're just saying you want something from the restaurant you're expecting me to go to. This has nothing to do with your definition of sandwich. To you actually look at the Nords, I mean, you know. Not the Bunnings, no, not the Bunnings snag. Bunnings is their version of Home Depot. You've made this even more opaque. Incredible. Now that you've said this, what is a Bunnings snag? It's made up. The tape is gone, but I'm sure. About the contents. Any hair or nails or notebooks full of hateful words? There's actually a murder weapon. A kitchen knife the police had taken as evidence. Wait, you mean that's from the previous resident stabbing a man to death and stabbing themselves in suicide? A knife cursed with that resident. I feel like it's... I don't know, man. This is just something like, if we're worried about being cursed horrifically by evil spirits, I wouldn't hang around this thing. Sick. It is kind of sick, though. Mind if I snap a few pics of this? Why? Hot dogs served on Wonder Bread with ketchup? I mean, that's just the poor man's hot dog. That's a hot dog served on a hot dog served on sliced bread is just the hot dog of a man who couldn't afford hot dog buns. You gotta go to the slop-bungs to get a bulk. You're making up words. Now you're making up words, and I think one of those words you're trying to get me to say is something that'll get me like cursed by some kind of like, I don't know, Eastern European group who's gonna get mad that I mispronounced their like favorite kind of food. Buttered bread with the sausage and sauces, but it's not a Bunnings snag, and if it ain't from Bunnings. Oh, is it like their version of the Costco hot dog? Is that what it is? Made of grilled cheese that was 1 piece of Wonder Bread, 1 piece of Kraft cheese, microwave, then folded in half. Lala, do you like yourself at all? Lala, do you enjoy like your time on Earth at all? Do you like this again? What I'm saying is coming from somebody who, if I didn't have to, I would not eat at all. If I could get away with not eating at all, I probably wouldn't bother. You know? And like, for me to be saying that about your dietary choices is extremely grim. He's extremely grim. You know? Yeah, it sounds like a Bunnings snag sounds like it's more of a, it sounds like a Costco hot dog, right? It's like a specific thing that's only Like you can get a hot dog, but it's not a Costco hot dog unless you're a Costco, right? You can get a snag, but it's not a Bunnings snag unless it's at Bunnings. Soylent Malfon, shut the fuck up, Agumi. Shut up, you're making me mad. You're making me mad. The chicken sandwich is a categorical thing. If you go to a burger joint and want a chicken burger, if you go to a deli place, you want a deli sandwich. Shrimp. The thing is that I would call a burger joint chicken sandwich a chicken sandwich. You can order a chicken sandwich at a burger joint. You know, if you go to a deli, you're getting a chicken sandwich. They're all chicken sandwiches. I would not, just because it's from a burger place, I would not call it a chicken burger. You know? You enjoy your time on Earth, though? That's good. That's good. But I think you shouldn't be microwaving Kraft, because Kraft is... The difference between Kraft cheese and the plastic that you unwrap it from there's very little difference there. You know, you may as well leave the plastic on when you microwave those motherfuckers, because you're getting the same stuff either way. The sausage is the snag. Oh, I see. See, it's all coming incredible. Now you're making sense to me. Now I see it. I see it. Wanted tomato soup and a grilled cheese, but didn't want to put in the effort of grilled cheese. Yeah, that's not grilled. That's not particularly grilled. That's microwaved sadness. That's just depression. I know you wouldn't, but it's categorically a burger. It's not. It's not. It's not categorically a burger. If you know what, if it's ground chicken shaped into a patty, then it's a burger. You know, we're experiencing burger discourse, the likes of which we weren't ready for. I wasn't ready to have burger discourse tonight. I'm not prepped for it. You know, I'm not ready. We call them Chicky Sandos. Oh man, I don't think we call them that. It is burg. That's a chicken patty. Exactly, it's a patty, right? And the patty is what makes it the burg. You know, it's ground beef. You don't just put a giant slab of steak in a bun and call that a burger, right? Like, you have to have it be ground beef. You know, if you grind the chicken, then it's ground chicken, then it's a chicken then it can be a chicken burger. You know, wait, yeah, then it's a chicken burger. But like 99% of the time, what you're eating is not ground chicken. You know, it's a burg, not hamburger helper here. Oh my goodness. I wasn't ready for it. I make a sandwich called the depression sandwich, which is the only thing you got energy to make when you're really depressed. I mean, that's you know, my depression food was, what was I mean, not was, still is, I guess. I mean, like, I'm not depressed right now, but like, it's still, whenever I am, I go back to this food. It's usually, sometimes what I'll do is I will just take, I will take, this is when I know that I have to, like, eat or I'll die, is I'll take chicken sausage and I'll just, like, put it in the microwave for a minute and then I'll just eat it with my hands. Like, I'll pick it up and eat it like beef jerky. And it's insane. Like, I'll stand over the sink and I'll just eat, like, a hot chicken sausage with my bare hands and just cry into the sink. You live for sandwich topology discourse. It's a good conversation. What about a breaded chicken patty versus an unbreaded chicken patty? Those are sandwiches. Those are both chicken sandwiches. I think it has to be ground or I don't consider it a burger. The full Monty with the bun and toppings is a burger? Disagree. Unless the meat is ground, it's not a burger. Entire Jammy Dodger biscuit packet today because you're stressed from work. Jammy Dodgers are supposed to be so fucking good. I don't think I've ever had one. They're supposed to be so good though. I want to have one. I don't think I've ever had one. Throwing fuel in the fire is Pop-Tart or ravioli. No, you don't put ravioli in the toaster. I think the question is less whether you consider... I mean... I guess that's the argument is actually, I would say, is Pop-Tart a sandwich, actually. And then if you put like, cause like, okay, so my opinion on the definition of a sandwich is that is this food that I can eat one-handed while gambling? Because the Earl of Sandwich, the man for whom the food is named after, wanted food that was he was able to eat while gambling, and he needed one hand to gamble and one hand to eat food. So, a Pop-Tart, by the definition of the Earl Sandwich's wretched Regency habits, would be a Pop-Tart. And that would also make ravioli a sandwich. So the argument is not are Pop-Tarts ravioli, is are ravioli sandwiches. If you just ate the patty, no bun, no toppings, no fries, would it still be a burger? Yes, because you're eating a burger patty. The girded blingos are burgers when they... Aguma, you're making that shit up. You're glup-shittoing food concepts right now. You're glup-shittoing food concepts at me right now, and I'm not gonna have you do that to me. You're fucking pulling that... You're yanking my fucking chain. No, because that's a Salisbury steak. Wrong! Not to ruin the wretched burger tangent, but I'm meant to be gaming. Oh, I am meant to be playing this game. Using it to lift the curse, sure. You wanted a photo. This is a relic from a murder-suicide, right? Speaking of murder-suicides, let's talk about sandwiches some more. Also, the knife has drawn the blood of those 2 former residents. This will blow up instantly. Curse to the max, this beauty is. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But you can lift the curse with this, correct? Of course. Anyway, borrowing the knife for now. This game brings out the worst yapper in me. It's bad. I think you know what it is? I think it's because like it's the only thing I can do is read the text in the game mostly. Like if I'm like playing like Death Stranding or Elden Ring, I can be running around and doing stuff while talking, but I have to like stop while having a tangent while playing this game because the only other thing to do is reading. He hasn't tried the Birdo sauce. You're making that up. Stop saying Birdo sauce. That's not real. That's not real. You're yanking my chain. You know, Ogumi is like, actually, he hasn't had the gurgle snort patty. You know, when you dip it in the Hrumbus sauce, it's really good with a side serving of dunk snorts, and it's like, girl, you're making shit up, whole cloth, trying to make me mad, and it's fucking working. Speaking of steak sucks. I mean, steak's good. I don't eat it frequently, and I like it to be really raw. It's okay. It's not. I wouldn't. If you gave me a choice of meat and it was chicken, steak, or pork, I would go. It was chicken, steak, pork, or rat. I would go with chicken first. It's what this conversation sounds like to you. That's so funny to me. That's so funny to me because it's like, Agumi, we're not talking about like super specific regional dishes. We're talking about burgers. We're talking about like, Agumi, I don't know. We're talking about burgers, girl. Steak is quinoa if you top with Japanese curry like it's a sauce. You're a freak for that. You're a freak for that. There might be something wrong where my leg was grabbed. So, Jasmine, where are you? Oh, let me guess. That damn old guy. Did he come back, check behind the apartment? Says the kids walk this road to reach the park, so they need the view clear. I'll go find parking somewhere. You check the park. I'll be right there if anything happens, so be ready to call me stat. I hate this. Understood. Alright. Umeki Park. Peaceful as could be, but the ghost did show up here yesterday and scratched up my leg. Oh, look how sad she is. Look at her sad little face. Poor baby. Scared about what might happen. We'll have to do what we can. Oh, why is this happening? Jasmine seems like a Lucky Strikes last. No, Jasmine is definitely a Lucky Strikes kind of girl. You know, if there was Marlboro Red's neighbor and there is Peem Newport Menthols, there's middle of the road Lucky Strikes Jasmine. You know, put a hobnob biscuit between buns. Call that the crumbly Bisker burger. You're doing that shit Agumi was doing now. Incredible. That's all. Although, to be fair, because, like, British slang is so, like smack bar and pay wet or whatever that fucking video was, where some dude ate, like, mushy peas between bread, you know? And he called it a smack bar and pay wet, and that was an actual name of a sandwich, and I wouldn't believe it unless I had seen the video. So you might be telling the truth. Agumi was yanking my fucking chain. You could be telling the fucked up British truth. Mushy peas. I don't think I've ever had peas before. Incredible. In this one instance, I will not dunk on you incredibly hard. I take the steak, cook it on the stove, top with curry roux without any veggies like it's a French sauce. That's interesting. Full Monty and the Jammy Dodgers and the Snags and the Sloppies for me. I think I still agree with you, Agumi, because the Snags I didn't know either, and I thought that was made up. Jammy Dodgers I only knew because I had already heard somebody think it was made up, and then I went down that rabbit hole of finding out they're real. But yes, no, I think you're not wrong, but it still was like, you were like, it was really funny. I feel like you should do Scrandle so we can see fucked up EU food. That I was thinking of doing that. I was thinking of doing like a regional food deep dive. I was kind of inspired by Agumi's avocado hot dogs by doing like, and I wanted to kind of like do like would you like a sloppy, Agumi? Agumi loves sloppy. Agumi, an incredible sloppy. Now that's a chat miracle right there, brother. I kind of wanted to do a regional deep dive based on different kinds of foods, like America. Kind of, there's some interesting stuff there, but like I wanted to go to like more like niche places and see all the weird kinds of fucked up European stuff you can find. Open up. That's so wretched. That's so cursed. That's so wretched. Why is this happening indeed? Let's put on our hell vision. Scrandle tangent, please. I don't know what Scrandle is. What is Scrandle? Yo, look at this motherfucker. That's me. This is me when I get caught in the sun. What's this shadow doing? Running through the bushes, pushing them aside. Examine thoroughly. This shadowy feet, I can only see what's here, but I wonder where they're running to. Ghost with legs running away feels kind of strange. The bush nearby had a branch broken towards the right. Could it mean that beyond the forest? Okay, we're gonna stand right here. All right, scrandle.com. What is this? Scrandle. Okay, I'll pull this up. You do not need to open up Agumi. You won't do anything. Fishdole.com. What is this? I'm clicking links in chat. I'm just clicking links in the chat. Play guess the fish game. Chat, do we want to just stop the game for the night and just do whatever this is? Do we want to just stop the game for tonight and just do whatever this is? Yeah, all right. All right, you go back to the game after this. Well, you know what I'll probably do? It's been 2 hours. I said I wasn't going to go too long tonight. So what I think we'll do is we'll stop here anyway. We'll do some Scrandle, and we'll do fishdole.com, and then we'll be done for the night. I think that's pretty good. What was it that I called wretched again? Incredible is going to spit up sloppy into Agumi's mouth. All right. Time for the real stream? Exactly. Exit game, please. Thank you. Do food guesser? I don't know. Maybe. Let me pull on some music. Let me put on some music. We're gonna listen to this. Whatever this is. Okay. Let's see. Scrandle. All right, and I can come down from the ceiling now, which is nice. Ooh. Nice. Hi, I'm here. I'm here on the ground again. Wretched beast. That's what you said. That's what you said to her. All right, let me reset this transform. Reset transform. Goodbye to my taskbar. All right. What is this? View exotic and delicious scrans from around the... Oh, Kogrin would love this thing. You're doing bad on Scrandle today? Lockers.com. What is this? Okay. We've also got Fishdole, so we're going to guess this fish. This is a fucking frog, though, so I don't know what they're trying to pull. All right? That's a fucking frog. All right. Play daily. Each food item has a percentage rating as decided by social media polls. Click which food item you think has received the higher rating. Think about everything you see. The price of each item, the country, the quality of the photo, any included extras. Pepperoni pizza with a pint of Modelo, $26. Seasoned chicken hearts on a stick, $3. USA or Brazil? I don't know, man. $3 for that many chicken hearts? This is kind of a lot for a very little amount of food. $26 for this? I'm going with chicken hearts. Yeah, that was an easy one. That was an easy one. Let's see. Hot dog. Speaking of, Evesham United. Pulled pork baguette with fries. France. That's crazy. Lyon. Oh man. Brazil mentioned. Yeah, first fucking image we get Brazil. That's crazy. BR 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 BR. Okay. Let me change the stream info. Scrandle moment. I'll do just chatting. Just chatting. All right. Brazil mentioned. Right is nice. I think right is like, it's just like it looks like something you'd buy at like, it looks like something you'd get at like school in like middle school or something. I'm sorry, Incredible, but I'm gonna have to go with pulled pork baguette for 9. This is a $7 difference, and the amount you get 2 of these motherfuckers with fries for a $7 difference. That's crazy. That's crazy value difference. I'm sorry. I gotta give it to France. I'm sorry. Too much filling for middle school. No, the one on the right. The one on the left. Oh, I thought you said left is nice. Yeah, no, the right is nice. The right is good. Bradford City, England, pepperoni pizza twist, chicken, chips, and curry sauce, Newcastle United, $6. I mean, again, I feel like the winner is always gonna be they twist it. See, this is why the United Kingdom. I mean, this is like, I don't know. I like it. I like my za a little twisted, actually. I'm kind of a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. And I like my pizza twisted. Chips and curry sauce is great. I'm thinking this one too, because again, I'm thinking left looks better, but I think it's a better quality picture. And 2, I think that the one that's always going to win is the more food, especially if the price difference is really small. So it's through $3, you get this much food. I mean, like, I guess you could buy 2 of them for $6. But, oh my goodness, hello, ACRT. Hello, someone's upset about something. Chip shop curry is sweet and very close to katsu curry. I do enjoy katsu curry. I'm sorry you're having a hard time with your computer. Maybe take it to a shop. I don't know, man. Check your drivers, maybe. Let's go with this one. No, it was the pizza twist. That's our first L. It was the pizza twist. But we were close. Let's see. West Ham, England. Borussia Mönchengladbach in Germany. Rib roll and extra with holy fuck hot sauce. Or fried apple pancake with vanilla. $5.20. $10 for this. You tried to out pizza the Hut. I did try to out pizza the Hut. You know, the other day, I felt a vast disturbance in the force as a child with the ability to out pizza the Hut was born. And, you know, it was grim. It was grim, but we persevered. This looks really good. Fried apple pancake, that does look really good. I mean, I don't like this one because, like, you're asking me to compare 2 different meals, right? If you gave me 2 lunch foods and compared them, it would be much easier. But now I'm comparing a dessert and like an entree, right? You know, like now I'm comparing 2 different meals, and that's really hard. Rib roll is nice to fill. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of content. You know. What's going on? Does anyone have a clue? I'm sorry. I have no idea about your computer problems, ACRT. I'm happy to see you come to visit. I'm sorry to tell you I cannot help you. I don't unfortunately know. I would check your drivers or something like that. I don't know. The apple pancake looks like it fucks. I know it does. Pricey for a stadium meal. Is West Ham a stadium? I mean, this is a lot of food. Both look good, but they're not. Yeah, my issue is that they're 2 different meals, right? I'm gonna go with the one that I think that this you get more food, you know, and it's not super expensive. It's all stadium food. They're all stadium meals. But it's like they're like it's just dessert versus. I'm gonna go with this one. See, like that was so close. That was like a 1% difference. That's crazy. Okay, then I don't feel too bad about kind of fucking that one up. Botafogo in Brazil, a pizza $2, most L pizza I've ever fucking seen, versus Tropeiro, pork, beans, rice, egg, and collard greens, $3? $1 more for this thing versus this disgusting pizza? This is awful. This is awful. West Ham is a borough in London and a football team. You call it Scran normally? Ah, I see. So they're all stadiums. They're all stadium food. It's only Scran if you get it from a stadium. Kogerin will call anything Scran, so I don't really I've never heard the term until she used it, and now we're apparently there's a whole website built around it, so that's fine. Not gonna that pizza that probably tastes pretty decent. There's just not a lot to it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it tastes fine. There's just not a lot to it. For $2, you're getting what you pay for, but for $1 more, you're getting more than what you paid for. 3 pounds is $4. I mean, they're both in pounds, right? I mean, like I'm just like, when I say dollar, I just mean 2 versus 3. You know, I don't think the beer is included. I don't think the beer is included here. I think it's just the food. I'm gonna go with this one easy. Yeah, that's an easy one. That's an easy one. We're 3 for 5 right now. Chorizo roll and olives with a Maho beer, $2.50. Okay. Korean fried chicken with waffle fries and a pint. $30 for this. The beer will be 5 pounds. Yeah, the beer isn't. Well, this one apparently includes the beer. $2.50 including the beer in Spain. Versus this is in LA. Yeah, this is in fucking LA. That one's in America. That dude's gonna drop that beer. Nah, he's good, man. Look, he's being supported by his friend. They're having a little, this is what friends do for each other. They support the beer. This is in America because of the fucked up price. Looks really good, but I'm only counting 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 pieces of chicken here. And, some fries, sure, but only 5 pieces of chicken for $30? Beer frauding? Very true. This is what you do with a homie, Why, you can fraud with your homie as long as you're doing it with beer. Why olives, though? They're evil? I mean, I personally don't really like olives as, by themselves. The Spanish love olives. Makes sense. Olives are kind of a big deal. You hate olives. I don't like them by themselves. I enjoy bread soaked in olive oil, though. That's really peem. Good time to get 10 of the left for the same price. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's not the food that's going to be the winner here. I think it's not the food that's going to be the winner here. It's the beer. It's the beer. We're going to go with this one. The price really set that one different. Imagine not liking olives. I just don't enjoy them by themselves. I'll eat them in other stuff. I don't enjoy them by themselves. Ooh, this is a good one. Bacon and cheese fries with a cheesesteak, $11.50. So these two things together for $11.50. Man City again. This one's a plus. Man City really throwing some good options here. And Nottingham Forest pizza dog, $6.50. Man City kind of fucks. Left is a banger. Yeah, I agree. Man City having a strong showing. Man City having a very strong showing. You have to go with pizza dog on principle. Do you have to? Are you a Nottingham Forest gal? Are you a Nottingham gal? Is that what it is? Or is it because we had the hot dog conversation? Fuck! I clicked by accident! Fuck! God damn it! No, that doesn't count. I was gonna pick the left one. I clicked by accident. Fuck! Oh! God damn it! It counts. It will count. L streamer? I am an L streamer. For the price the right is good left. Yeah, the left looked really good. Yes, you can L me. Agumi's first actual L of the night. One more for Manchester United. Shut up. Putting this on live stream fails. I wonder if I don't think it's good enough, but it's definitely fucking painful. You don't have to -2 me more. I've already lost. I've already been defeated. Yo, they got gherkin? Yo, they gherkin, you're jerkin? Anybody, any gherkers in chat? Anybody gherkin hard and fast? The old video input, not audio. Well, I'm glad you fixed it, ACRT. I'm glad you have solved your technical problems. Mission complete. +3? Hell yeah. Incredible's just like Manchester United, +3, baby. All right. Pogon, this is Poland. It is Poland. Sausage, bread, and gherkin. I love how it's on like a square kind of. This is like I don't know. The way this is said, the way this is plated is good. I like the way it's plated. It's simple, but it fucks hard. Oh, you know it. Oh, you know it. You know this sausage goes crazy style. This sausage goes crazy style in your mouth, right? You hate chip buddy, but chicken curry yummy. Yeah, a chip buddy is just a 2 pieces of bread with French fries. That would not fill you after downing a beer. I mean, you're not supposed... I mean, the bread would. I mean, like, if you eat the bread and the sausage at the same time, that's a bad... This is pretty good. This is a good setup. I think this is gonna... I'm gonna pick this one. The chicken curry and chip buddy would. Well, it's not about filling, right? I think this comparison is not about filling. I think what we're looking here is similar prices, right? But this one has a much more diverse flavor profile. Much more diverse flavor profile. With the ketchup and the mustard and the pickle, you know, you get so many different flavors here for such a good price. But the chicken curry and chip buddy, it's gonna, by the time you finish that, you've been eating the same flavor for however knows how long. It's not, you know, it's good. I'm sure it's a good flavor, but it's the same one. There's no variety, right? Eat the bread first, down a beer, eat the sausage and pickle. I mean, I think the Polish arguing that the Polish don't know how to settle a beer with their food is kind of disingenuous. The pickle restores your electrolytes too. I didn't know this about pickles. I didn't know. The sausage goes crazy style on your mouth. It does. It does. Polish sausage goes crazy on your mouth. You know, they know how to deal with dried meat. They know how to deal with dried meat. You got to think everyone's drinking beer. They need the carbs to absorb the alcohol. I mean, that's the thing, though, right? Is that, like, you don't have to get just this, right? You can get more than one. I'm going to go with the sausage and the bread and the gherkin because I personally am invested in the varying flavors you can have here. They know how to tube a hog +2. The Polish know how to tube their hogs. All right, I will give it to Incredible. The Chip Buddy is the winner. The Chip Buddy wins. I disagree. On record for me disagreeing, but the Chip Buddy is the winner by popular demand. So I will give Incredible wins that one. I'll take the L here. Cheesy chips. This is unmelted cheese. This is unmelted cheese. What is this? What is this? This is just... Skegness, you guys are not doing good. You guys are fucking doing it. Skegness, exactly. Skegness obviously would have... That's... Man, a lot of... You guys have a lot of strong knowledge base about Skegness here. Are they okay over there? Very clearly not. Very clearly not. They're in a very bad place in Skegness. You know, it's not good. They need some help. Yeah, they clearly they need chicken tikka and chips. This fucks. It's got a good color, you know, spread. It's got a bunch of flavors. You even get some greens in there. That's where we would go for holiday. You would go to Skegness. You'd go to Skegness for a vacation. You go to Skegness if you like the color gray, and that's coming from someone who's British, right? Where gray is the default color, and if you like it even more, if you're like default Andy from like original Fortnite, you go to Skegness and buy the cheesy chips. You know, we're going with this one. This one's the obvious. 11% of people were like, that looks good. And depression, exactly. Hull City, dirty dog, spelled with a D-A-W-G, dirty dog. $5.75. Popcorn chicken and chips, $6. Wakefield AFC. You know what? This one looks good. It's too messy. This one is too messy for me. This one I would have to go with. But I will say, there's probably, it's for the average drunk, you know, stadium goer, this is probably what they want. They probably want the dirty dog. You know, I got that dirty dog. All right, have fun. Have fun with War Thunder. I have looked at Mullet Mad Jack, actually, ACRT. I will take a look at it. I have heard of that game. I have heard it is good. That one has actually been on my radar, so that is a fair point. Have fun with War Thunder. The dog is winning. Hull needs it with how the city is. See, Incredible has like insider knowledge about this. Insider knowledge about the UK is not fair. I don't know anything about these places. Love the way the British shit on like every town they're not from. It's very fun. Yeah, like if you're not from like Coxsmithingtonburg, you know, if you're a Coxsmithington citizen and anyone else who's not from Coxsmithington is an L loser, like idiot moron who doesn't know taste if it bit them on the ass, right? They also shit on where they're from too. Yeah, it's gonna be Dirty Dog. We're gonna have to go with Dirty Dog. Interesting. Yeah, well, not too far off though. The other one doesn't look bad. All right, 6 out of 10. Wow, very evenly spaced. 2, 2, 2, 2. That's crazy. That's pretty good. Should we do another one? Oh, let's try Fishtel. Guess the fish game. Motherfucker, this is a frog, dog. This is a frog, motherfucker. What do I do with this? This is a frog. I don't want to listen to this anymore. We're going to listen to something else. We're going to listen to this. All right. Sheep, it's definitely not bullfrog. We'll try bullfrog. Bullfrog. Is that how do I submit? Bullfrog. I guess bullfrog. What? My only option is to get a hint. How do I submit? Tell me about how the game works. You're gonna tell me about Fishtel? How do I submit? Like food guesser. We've got food guesser too. Press enter. If submits if you are right. So it's not a bullfrog. Let's see. It's definitely some kind of fucking frog. Fat. Oh, it grays out. I see. So it's not... Okay, it grays out. Interesting. Cane? I think it's... yeah, it's probably cane toad. Yeah. Cane... T-O-A-D. This is not a fucking fish. Fuck this website. It is Fat Fuck Friday. It is Fat Fuck Friday. It is Fat. I mean, it is Fat Fuck Friday. I'm never playing this again. This is not a fucking fish. This is a frog. It's gonna be Friday soon, Lala. Okay. All right, let's look at food guesser. All right, food guesser. Let's try the daily. Fishtel. Hi, Kogo. Welcome in. We're playing food guesser. Dish is a traditional dessert enjoyed during festive seasons. It features fragrant cookies with flour, olive oil, and a hint of citrus zest. Baked until golden, dipped in a syrup of honey and spices, allowing them to soak up the flavor. Topped with a generous sprinkle of crushed walnuts, adding a delicious crunch to each bite. Guess where it's from. It's Friday to you. It's gonna be Friday for us soon too. Try Canuckle. You think it's Canadian? It's chicken nuggets. I don't think it's chicken nuggets. We played Scrandle earlier. You missed Scrandle, Kogo. You missed playing Scrandle. Yeah, Kogo. What do you think of the Berto sauce on girded blingos? Greece. I mean. I feel like it's more Western European because of the walnuts, right? I'm gonna go with and it's got citrus in it. Flour, olive oil, a hint of citrus zest. Might have to mention Turkey. It might be Turkish. I'm gonna go with I don't think it's Greek. I'm gonna say that maybe it's German. Turkish? You want me to go for Turkish? You want me to guess Turkish? Alright, take it easy, ACRT. Let's try we'll try Turkey. We'll try Turkey. Turkey. It borders Turkey. It borders Turkey. Shit. I don't know what borders Turkey. World map. What borders Turkey? What borders Turkey? Turkey. Is this cheating? Is this cheating? I mean, I think, well, I mean, like, I don't know any of these, like, I don't know. I don't know any of these places. Syria? I think Syria. I'm gonna go with Syria. Warm. It's not Syria. Mellow Macarono. Greece. Greece was my first guess. Is that like a Greek? I get that sounds Greek. Greece. Yeah, it was Greece. Greece was my first guess. You guys heard me say Greece. Turk feathers usually. Shut the fuck. All right, +2, Gogo. I'll give you a +2. I was anti-Greece. Oh, that's right. I wait. Oh yeah, because I said it had walnuts, right? And I said, oh, it's not Greece because it has walnuts, right? That's what it was. Interesting. Okay. We'll do another one. Yeah, that's fair. Coconut milk, fish, onions, garlic, bell peppers, tomatoes, green plantains. Plantains are big. Flavorful seafood stew traditionally prepared with fish or shellfish. Coconut milk broth. Vegetables like yams and plantains, thyme and scallions. I want to guess Thai. I'm going to guess Thailand. Ice cold. Okay. Someone in the Caribbean. You guys think it's Caribbean? They don't eat nuts in Greece. They just gobble them. Hatred of the Greek people rising. Carrots, okra, lime juice, yucca, scallion. I mean, I feel like all of these are very like. The plantains kind of what gives it away. Try Haiti. Yeah, it was Haiti. I don't know a lot of foods, I guess. We'll try another one. Oh, this is somewhere in Europe. Western parts of the Mediterranean is very popular cultural region known for its diverse and flavorful cuisine. Versatile pastry that enjoyed both sweet and savory forms. Pine nuts. Oh no, I think this one is. I'm gonna guess this one is Turkey. I'm gonna guess Turkey on this one. Cool. Italy. It's the pizza. Warm. Coca. It's called Coca. Is it Spain? I wonder if it's Spain. Let's try Spain. Yeah, it was Spain. The whole sausage just thrown on it. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. It was in Spain. All right, how did we do? Yeah, we did all right. The whole hog. It said western part of the Mediterranean. I don't know, man. Western part of the Mediterranean can be a lot of places. Cock. Yeah, we should have. It's from Cock. Do you guys want to play another Scrandle? Should we do another Scrandle? Let's practice. Let's practice our Scrandle. This one is never gonna fucking win. The mini pizza versus literally anything else is never gonna fucking win. Stop pandering to you. Scrandle's fun. I really enjoyed Scrandle. Or we could do Connections. Connection is fun. We could do Connections. Oh, I did this one today already. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do some Connections tomorrow. I already did Connections. Connections is evil. I already did this one today. I got this one perfect when I did this one. It's the groups of 4. It is Grinch, Ba, Cole, and Naughty. Christmas. It is mustard, lemon, canary, gold for yellow. It is soy, gusto, ella, and Ella or Ella and mayo for Spanish. And then well, mine, reserve, and store for keeping things. A reserve. Yeah, I already did this one. We should do Wordle. We could do Wordle. We're just gonna do some games together. We'll do some Wordle. Those last two fucked you. Yeah, those ones were the Spanish one was the only one that I had trouble with because I thought Ella was a person's name. We're gonna play Wordle. All right. Our first word is gonna be let's see. What can our Pokedoku? I'm not gonna. I can't play anything harder than a basic word game. Is too much for me. Beauty. No. Let's do devil. Devil. Nothing. Angel. Wait, why did I do L with the L again? That's not right either. So, oh, nope, that's not it. Sloth. All right, we got the O and the T. You always start with ocean. Okay. Oh, beauty has all the the vowels, doesn't it? Is that why you recommended beauty? I'm just picking words that I like using. Let's try let's see. No O. There's an O, right? If it's you mean in beauty? Let's try. We can do Seamantle too. Is that another game or is that a guess you were having, Ty? I don't know what Seamantle is. It might be another game. Let's try. You do beauty if it allows it. It's a game. Okay. I want to do another Scrandle and then we'll do Seamantle after this one. Let's do let's see. T-O. No, there's no N. T-R-O-U-P. Troop? Not in the word list. Oh, a troop is with an E at the end, isn't it? Torque. Yeah, let's try torque. Don't L me, woman. T-O-R-Q. No, torque is too long. Let's see. Trout. All right, we'll try trout. Okay, so we got so T. Well, yeah, there can't be two T's. Yeah. Let's see. Not Tor. Tors. No, there's no S. There's no S. Twerk. No, there's no S because we tried S in sloth and it's not there. Let's see. Taurus. No, yeah, there's no S. Yeah, we can't use S. Twerk. No, there's no E, Kogo. Yeah, how about I thought troop would have been a good one. Oh, I want to say tumult, but I don't think that's right. A command, not a wordle answer. Why don't you go torque, woman? You know, why don't you go make it clap somewhere on the eastern seaboard? Tumor. Maybe tumor? Yeah. Tumor. Almost. Let's see. Tremor? No, too long. For my entertainment, yeah, I'm sick. You're the freak one. Have all the fucking letters, but you don't know the word. Let's see. No. True. No, I was gonna say Truman, but that's way too long. Turon? Is that a word? It's T-U. Tur Tuffle? You're saying shit. Is it Turok? Turok. You know it? Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Is it let's see. Turbo. 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 Hey, there we go. We got it. Heyo, right at the very last. It's Turbo. Hell yeah. We did it, chat. We got there. All right. What was this other one? What was the other one you wanted? It was Trevor. It was not Trevor. It was Turbo. Well, it can be. I'm not saying it couldn't have been Tuffle, but we knew what the letters were. What was the one you wanted? You wanted Cemental? Okay. Let's do another Scrandle. Let's do another Scrandle, though. All right. It's going to be the chicken. It's easy going to be the chicken. Yeah, this fuck-ass pizza, while I'm sure good, it just looks so unappealing it will never win. All right. Barwell FC, Nashville SC. Chip cheese and curry sauce. Buffalo chicken, macaroni cheese. Oh. Tuffle.com. I'm not clicking that link. I'm not just going to click your links. I'm sorry. I'm not going to click your links. We're gonna listen to we're gonna have some Daft Punk going while we hang out. We're gonna do some Daft Punk while we hang out together. Does England not know how to melt cheese? I don't know. I feel like I agree. I think every time we've seen cheese on English food, it's not melted. Could Scran that chips, cheese, and curry right now for real? You do? Well, then why don't you try melting it a little more? If you know how to do it, then let me see. I think the buffalo chicken macaroni cheese looks more appealing. This is clearly a Parmesan cheese, not meant to be melty. Stick it in the microwave. You want the buffalo mac chicken cheese? That is not class. That is not class Scran, bro. Bro, that is not class Scran. Stadiums don't warm their food. What? Oh, okay. Now they just don't do it properly. I mean, I feel like that should be like one of the number one places where they should be doing it then, right? Let's try. I'm gonna try the buffalo chicken. Yeah, the buffalo chicken macaroni and cheese. It's more expensive, but it just looks better. It's not just one tan pile of food. Fuck, a chicken burger. Out of principle, I shouldn't pick this one. Out of principle, I shouldn't pick this one. I'm mad about it. I'm fucking mad about it. Out of principle, I shouldn't pick this one. But it is British. And the British don't know anything about a burger. So fucking kill that thing, shoot it down. Don't you told me. Don't you say that to me, Incredible. Looks dry. I wonder if this is cheese on the top and this is mayo on the bottom. This looks good. A chicken gyro. This one looks good. I don't know what this yellow stuff is. If this is mustard, you're telling me? Shut up. Stop it. No. Wrong. I'm mad about it. They both look good. Yeah, this one is 7 and this one is 8. I think for the price, this one's gonna win. Mustard? I think it's mustard, yeah. It's not Saxi sauce, which I think is what you're supposed to get with gyros, but it's burger. Shut up. It's a chicken sandwich, so it's not even named correctly. Maybe Broom can have a pass. Yeah, well, I guess we'll give him a little bit of leeway. We know you do it's just wrong. Mustard on the gyro is evil. Chicken burger has more cum. True. And this is a cum household. You know, this is a cum, but this had, I mean, I think this is both good. You get more for your money here. $7 versus $8. I'm going to give it to this one. No, more people went for the chicken sandwich. Interesting. Not by a huge difference. I don't feel bad getting it wrong when it's a really small difference. All right, we got Grinch ejaculate versus French fries, I guess. Oi, that's my Guinness sponge. Yeah, this is a leprechaun vomited onto this food. Leighton Orient, masala fries. These sound good. Masala fries sounds good. They recognize that mustard on a gyro is evil. It's a curry. Yeah, I like curry masala. I think that's good. I think these are probably going to be better. Pies, mash, and liquor. I don't know, man. This doesn't look appealing. I'm sorry. This doesn't look appealing. The mash is mashed peas. It doesn't look appealing. It literally looks like somebody jerked off Shrek onto this food. And, you know, if I want to have that, I'll just jerk Shrek off into my mouth directly. You know, like I'll cut out the middleman. You know, tastes so nice. I will say it has the benefit of kind of looking like a face, eyes, mouth. You know, you think you're on the pie side? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fries right now. That's potato mash. Yeah. I know what these are the potatoes, and there's some kind of gunk here. I mean, I think you know what I think is just this just doesn't look as appealing. This just like it just again it looks like Shrek busted a nut all over this food. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, people seem to agree with me. People do not want the Shrek ejaculate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, Tottenham and Barnsley. We got this is in America. Loaded strip dog, fried chicken and chips, sticky buffalo sauce and jalapeno mayonnaise. I think that the strip dog, that thing looks good. It comes with fries. You know, it comes with fries. This one also has fries, but like it's way more expensive. I don't know. I think this looks better. The dog is crazy for the price. I agree. I think we got that dog in us. I think the dog's gonna win. You know, I think it's I don't like the cheese on the bun, but you know, you gotta like for what you're getting for the fries themselves. The fries themselves with these toppings would probably be like $7 at some places too, right? You know, like I think I'm gonna have to go with this one. No, by 1%. Tottenham swinging for the fences. Don't like there's nacho cheese on the chicken strip. It's a little weird. But you know, we why is the dog stripping? Because it's trying to get you to buy it, you know? You don't want to prude for your dog for a dog, right? Pizza, $20 for this. $20. Arsenal, we got to drag you guys out back and beat you with hammers. Arsenal, you got to answer for this one. You got to answer for this one, Arsenal. $20 for this? For this fucking monstrosity? There seems to be something wrong with Stadium Pizza. There is very much something wrong with Stadium Pizza. This looks awful. Pies, chips, and gravy. It doesn't... Again, I think maybe it's because the presentation isn't great, but the price is unconscionable. All right, +2, Kogerin, +2. The price is unconscionable. You can't justify this. $20 for this? I'd rather stuff pizza in my pocket than pay $20 for this. I'm sorry. Even if this was like $3, then I'd consider it. This is depressing looking. Corinthians, Brazil, pork sandwich, steak and pie with gravy, $3. Leak Town. Well, Leak Town kind of gets it on being funny sounding because Arsenal's a top club. Well, they're jerking people around with the prices. That's crazy. I wouldn't pay that. They could be top of my fucking balls, maybe. I mean, I'm sure this is Brazil, and you know pork goes crazy style in Brazil. You know in Brazil people are going insane off the rip for that pork. That pie is scrummy. This one does look good. I will say, this one looks really good. For the price, $3, looks pretty reasonably sized. I feel like the pork is a sleeper, though. You got the onions, you got a little bit of extra, some sauce. You know, it's good with a beer, I'm sure. I don't know. It's cheap. I mean, it is cheaper, but it's like, I feel like I would trust Brazilian pork. Pie, if there's no organ meat in it, it looks a little dry. It does look dry. You know what? I think that's the difference here. This looks a little dry. I'm going to give it to the pot. Yeah, that was probably the big difference. It looks a little dry. It looks good. You know, you can trust a Brazilian to cook good pork, but if it's dry, it's just not worth it. Salt beef fries, steak and ale pie with mashed gravy and peas. 50-cent difference. Never had salt beef. This one looks too wet now. This is like soup. I'm not crazy about how wet this is. Pies are supposed to have all the offal and organs in them. Or, I'm sorry, awful. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I think it's fine, you know, if you close your eyes about it. This is too wet. It's just corned beef. Oh, then I have had it before. There's too much fluid in this. This is too much fluid. I can't handle this much. This is too wet. We're gonna go with the salt beef fries. People like a wet pie. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Grilled cheese. I, 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 it rendered me speechless. It rendered me speechless. Honestly. Honestly, it did. I read grilled cheese and looked at this thing, realized what it was, and was rendered completely speechless. Greg's sausage roll is mid, and this one looks insane. $11. This is worth $11. This is worth $11 for $1.20. I mean, for $1.20, yeah, but this looks insane. This looks insane. I think Incredible gets final say on Greg's opinions. Oh, Lala, how didn't you live? You lived in the United Kingdom for a while, actually. All right, Lala and Incredible squaring up about Greg's. That's fine. They jerked that chicken for $11. Your mom is British? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. The more you know. The more you know. All right, that one's a pin. I'm gonna give it to the yeah. The grilled cheese, while very funny and only $1.20, is good for the price. You just eat like you can't beat that chicken. It's Jamaican, yeah. Jerk chicken is Jamaican. Yep. Man, intense sausage roll discussion going down on the chat. They're throwing it down. All right, Women's World Cup. Fuck, this one's also Women's World Cup. I can't make a joke out of it. Barbecue chicken and chips, katsu chicken and rice. Australia and Australia. Australia show off. I think the katsu chicken and rice looks good, but what's with the bell pepper seeds? That's weird. I feel like bell pepper seeds are not you not great. Hello, Billy. Am I a guy or a woman? Billy, I will give you one guess. You get one guess, Billy, and whichever one you guess is correct. Assign gender by Twitch chatter. These both look good. These both look good. These both look good. Bell pepper seeds do nothing. I think they just add a weird crunchiness that you don't need. They're blue. I am blue. It's true. A gender blue. Gender equals blue. Sausage roll discussion would get violent. Yeah, then Australians would then people would start, there'd be blood in the streets. I would have to start banning people. I'd add my moderators would actually have to do moderating. It would be grotesque. Price pretty much the same. Both look good. Two completely different meals depending on what you want. It looks like you're getting like the same amount. I'm gonna give it to this one because I think katsu chicken and rice is more unique. I think that it's more unique as compared to barbecue chicken and chips. I think that this is more unique and thus more people would be interested in it. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Making up in the chat, kiss and make up. Needs to be drowning in sauce. Are you talking about the katsu chicken? I'm gonna go with the katsu chicken. Yeah, pretty even spread. Yeah, 1%, like a 1% difference. All right, not too bad. 7 out of 10, just clinched it. All right. Let's do Semantle. Oh, this is the one that you were playing. Okay, so guess the secret word. Each guess must be a single word. Inform you how semantically similar. Unlike other games, this is not about spelling. It's about meaning. Calculate this meaning using AI. Blah blah blah. Unlimited guesses. Okay. So let's guess. We're gonna just guess words. So we guess words and try to find how similar they are to each other. We're looking for the secret word. It ain't katsu chicken if that bird ain't drowning. That is true. What is a changeling? A changeling is I'm a shape-shifting demon from spawned by the god of change Zinch. This is a fuckers game, but you like it. Let's try it. Let's try I'm gonna try pride. Far. Witch. Moon. Moon, okay. Cold. Sun. Cold. Horse. Fear. Bicycle. Mountain. Sounds kinky. I mean, we're clearly getting fucked right now. I have no guesses. Wrath. Let's see. Man. Woman. Let's see. Country. You're gonna look at tomboy abs now? Have fun. Give them a big slurp for me. Let's get, no, I don't think we need a hint. Let's try, did I do ocean already? Ocean. Monkey. Building. Ball? Ball. Ooh, ball was a good guess. Golf. Basketball. Sport. Round. Wow. For the topic of Scran Fades Away, you gotta watch the YouTube channel Rate My Plate. Post it in the Discord and I'll take a look. I think I've heard about it before. Let's try. So we have a word similar to ball. So 1,000 means is the word. So 759 ball is pretty close. Orb. Planet. No. Sphere. No. Know or better understand and learn the British chip shop culture. I mean, like, the only thing I know about British online food conversation is the smack bar and pay wet conversation. Chat GPT make my name an acronym, immediately forgot why. Sorry to the lake you boiled. Yeah, that's, what were you doing? Huh? What? So it's a similarity in, similar to, round, planet, sphere, Jupiter, tepid. Did I do moon already? I did moon already. So I think it's like a celestial body. You need to wake up at 5 a.m. Oh my god, Lala, go to bed. Good night. Good night. Lala, go to bed. Mpreg Angelic speedruns. Neon White shout out. Loyal to the femboy agenda. Parenthood jokes. Unhinged heretical takes. Warhammer style. Overconfident. Top guy energy. Not safe for lore. What? Did you just put me into like Chat GPT or something? Did you? What does that mean? Sun? We tried the sun, I think. Pufferfish. I want to try Neptune. Cold. Pluto. No. Yes, have a good sleep, Lala. Be well, be well, be well. All right, take it easy, sleep well. How about ChatGPT is an option? Yeah, I'm a banned topic from ChatGPT. You put in the top hits. Oh man, you don't want to sleep. Well, you gotta wake up at 5. At least go wind down. Buoy. Well, let's try buoy. No. Pufferfish. No. Let's think. Baseball. No. Man, ball is such a hard one. You went to bed at 5 a.m.? Oh my god, Lala, go to bed. Incredible. It's like 3 in the morning for you, isn't it? I mean, like, for you, you've already fucked your sleep schedule. You may as well stay up with us. Do Colordle? Bead? You want to try bead? We'll try bead. Yeah, your sleep schedule's already giga-fucked, so you shouldn't worry about it. Sphere? We tried sphere already. That one didn't work. Similar to ball, but ball is so... There's so much. Eyeball? Okay. No. Let's try bowling ball. No, that's you can't have any spaces in it. Let's see. We did baseball. We did basketball. Cockball. Yeah. Don't have anything but volunteering. Ooh, what are you volunteering for? That sounds fun. What kind of volunteering do you do? Roll. No. Play. Play. Oh. I said play and ball. Game? Game is farther away. Catch? Oh, we got it. It was catch. Cool. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Like, fuck it, we ball. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you meant. You help look after dogs? Oh, that's cute. Aw. That's fun. That was a good one. That was a fun game. Do we have any other ones we want to do? We did it. We did do it. Do we have anything else we want to do? We'll do one more if you guys want to do one more, chat. Colordle? Do we want to do colored or GeoGuessr? GeoGuessr is going to take a long time, and I want to do a short one because I'm going to end soon because I got to get ready for bed soon. Colored. We'll do colored because 2 people wanted colored. We can do a GeoGuessr stream another day though. Colored. All right. Guess my color. Closer are the mystery color, the higher the percent. Is it this color? Is it this color? Do I just start guessing? Teal. No. Malachite. That's too bright for malachite. Forest green. No. Lichen? No. Moss? No. Jade? No. Malachite. This is way closer. Patholo green. No. Swamp green? No. Not the only one who made this mistake. Emerald? Emerald's way too bright. Let's try emerald. Yeah, emerald's way too bright. This is like Patholo green. Teal, let's say, slate? No. Blue slate. No. Green slate. No. I think it's some kind of stone color. Let's see. Oh man. Thinking of green things. Would it be like or it's like an ocean, like it's like an ocean. It's like an ocean green. Don't guess the background. Take it from you. Search for it for like 4 hours. Oh, okay. So I'm not guessing the background. Okay. So it's 62% close to teal. I thought it was the background. Try aquamarine. High shade Kaneko. Lagoon. Lagoon's further. High shade Kaneko. Let's try aquamarine. No, further away. So teal is closest. Let's try, I want to try, no, malachite's too bright. I want to try, what was I want? Slate. Slate is closer. Steel. Steel is further. Peacock? Peacock is not a color. What's another one we have? Slate was our closest one. Iron? No. Steel would be closer for iron. Maybe granite. Granite. No, maybe? No. Yeah, granite's further. Let's try. What's a good one? Malfon's colorblind. I'm just yeah. I mean, I'm just not very good at colors. So it's 85% close to slate. Storm? No. Storm cloud? 70%. Slate is still closer, so it's probably closer to blue. Blue steel. 80% is still further from slate. Navy blue is your goat? Yeah. Oh, why is my music not playing? There we go. No, let's do this one. All right. Closer to slate still. Oh, is it more gray or I think it's probably going to be more. No, it's going to be more gray because blue steel was also very close. Blue iron. No. Cadet blue? I don't think so. No, that one's too far. Gunmetal. Gunmetal. Gunmetal's pretty close to slate. We're getting closer. This is hard. Yeah, this is hard. This is a tough one. I just don't know this many colors. I just don't know this many colors. Let's try. What about? I'm thinking of stones. Pumice? No. Hop on Roblox. Hi, Eli, by the way. Did I say hi to you earlier? Hi, Eli. Bachelor Blue. I'm not gonna hop on Roblox. Waterloo. 71%. No. Let's see. We can try Storm Ocean. Stormy Ocean. Let's just try Stormy. No. Depression. Depressed. Those are not colors. Blue Spruce. Too blurple? Yeah, too blurple. Blue Spruce. I think it's gonna... I think we're getting lighter. I think we need to stay darker. Darker towards slate, I think. Is probably what I want to do. It's like... It's gonna be this really dark gray blue. Stillwater. No. Dark gray. No, that one's... I don't think that's... Yeah, no. What about just gray? No, it's not just gray. Gray... Did I do gray blue? Gray blue? Yeah, we already tried that one. Blue slate? Question mark? Blue slate is for... Okay, so it's not blue slate. It's closer to slate. So let's try, concrete? No. Dark concrete? No, concrete's too light. Dark slate? Yeah, I'm running a hematite. Let's try hematite. No, I'm not sure. Can we just, like, get the answer? Green steel. We're not guessing the background. We're guessing a different color. Green steel is not one of them. Dark slate. Dark slate is an option. It's further from regular slate. You think it's a purple? Gray, purple? Wine dark. The wine dark sea. Charcoal blue. Still, it might be a purple. Kogren might be onto something. Violet? There's no way Violet is... If Violet's closer than slate, I'm gonna be mad. Violet. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about? How is slate 85 and Violet 90 fucking 2? This is insane. Put in the pigeon blue. Cyan. It's not cyan. Thank you though, Churl. Oh, that hurts to look at though. Heliotrope. Good word. Have never heard of that color. So I can triangulate. Yes, I see. No, cyan is all the way down at the bottom. What about red? No, violet. Let's try wine. No. Lilac. Put yellow in. 60s, it's not yellow. Black. Indigo. Indigo. Which Jardini's OC's eye color? That's cool. Okay. How about we did violet. It's not indigo, so it's a lighter purple then. Tyrion. No. I thought Tyrion was a darker purple. Tyrion purple. Okay. Grape. Grape. No. Whoa! Hello, Sterling! Hello, Sterling G. Brickman and friends! Hello, Brick Raid! Hello, the Seventh God! Hello! We are playing a color guessing game. We are trying to guess the color closest to the percentage. Electric purple. We're playing some fun little chat games. Thank you for coming in and visiting. Hello, Brickman. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good night. I hope you're taking it easy. I hope you're taking it easy and peasy. You know, it's nice of you to come in and stop in and say hi. We're playing some games with chat. I want you to, maybe you guys can help me. We're trying to find, we're guessing colors, and our closest is violet at 92.8%. We're going to try mauve next. Mauve? I can never pronounce that right. Electric purple. What were you up to? Electric purple is 2. No, it's not right. Veronica. Veronica's pretty close. Royal purple. Royal purple. No, too far away. I think it's brighter. Neon purple. No. God, it's getting hard to look at. Neon violet. No. African violet. No, we're getting further. Doing all right. What were you up to, big man? What were you up to? Sterling's G Brickmans. French violet. They have a list of colors you can use. Ooh, French violet. French violet is close. So maybe we just do variations of violet. Where's the color list? Is it here? List of usable colors. Violet. Okay. Bright. Let's try bright violet. Let's try bright violet. You played and experienced two sides of Soda Drinker Pro? Were you the best soda drinker to ever do it? Were you the best soda drinker to ever walk the fucking earth? Bright violet. That would have been cool if it was bright violet and brighter Malphun. That would have been cool. Magenta. Magenta. No. Digital violets. Let's try that one. Nope. French violet is our closest. State certified soda drinker. You know, you have to, unlike most folks who are simply amateur, who simply do it as a hobby, Sterling G. Brickman, certified, recognized by the state, even the country. The United States of America sees Sterling G. Brickman as a legally registered soda drinker. Let none stand in his path. Good night, Lala. Thanks for coming in. Druchii Violet. Druchii Violet. That's a Warhammer reference. The Druchii are a Warhammer fantasy dark elf faction. Thank you for the stretch. Ooh, thank you for the stretch. Ooh. Druchii are dark elves in Warhammer. Malekith is a dark elf in Warhammer against the Asuryan, the high elves. Do we try electric? Extra violet? Let's try extra violet. Extra violet. No, further. Into violet sunset. We just tried extra violet, yeah. Let's try Philippine violet. Maybe? No, it's still French. Pitch violet. You think? This is just getting darker. I mean, French violet is kind of darker. Pitch violet. Where's pitch violet? Pitchviolet? Pitchviolet? What? Pitch violet? Am I spelling this wrong? It has too many options. Yeah, this has too many options. This is hard. Amethyst violet. Let's try amethyst violet. Amethyst violet. Let's just try amethyst. Well, not bad. Gonzo violet. Close. Ooh, Eli with our closest one so far. 97. So it's gonna be this like really dark purpley kind of color. There's too many options though. This is really hard. Violent violet. Okay. Thought they saw this as an option at the start of the list. I don't know. I'm violet blue. Let's try violet blue. Spanish violet. No. Makes me feel gonzo. Makes me feel like I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Violet eggplant. I think it's... Ooh, violet glow. Let's try that one. 96. Still gonzo's beating it. Violet hickey. This one is not... This one is really hard. I don't like this game because we're kind of just playing like... We're just kind of going through the list. I don't think this one's very good. Wild violet. No, I'm not crazy about this game in particular. I don't think we're gonna fucking look at this one. All right. No. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I'm not crazy about this one. This game, because essentially, like, you just kind of have to go through the list, and you're just guessing at this point. I mean, like, you're not like using your brain to guess. You're not using your brain to guess. You're just putting in stuff off the list, right? You know, Kogarin suggested it. It was Kogarin suggested it. Zululance Violet, of course, the iconic color, exactly, right? BBW Violet. I wish. I wish. Violethargic. That's. I mean, these are good words. I like these words. You know, Violet Vixen, Tyrion Purple. We tried Tyrion Purple already. It didn't work. Uh, Violet Poison. You think it's an indigo? Violet Poison. Yeah, let's try an indigo. Pigment Indigo. Kogarin lives to beat the fuck out of me. Let's try Woad Indigo. Wow, Indigo. Let's try Ultra Indigo. That might be it. Yeah, this one, I don't think we're gonna try this one again. I'm sorry. Invasive Indigo. Yeah. Full Swing Indigo. Newport Indigo. Ah, the smooth pull of a Newport Indigo. Ah, yes. Bright Indigo is your highest percent. That's higher than Gonzo Violet. Yeah. Newport Indigo was an option. Oh, okay. I thought you were making a joke. No, I don't know. Electric Indigo? We'll try Electric Indigo. Not. That's pretty good. That's our highest so far. Maybe it's an electric. Did we do Electric Violet? We did. Electric Ultramarine. What the hell Scrandle is? Scrandle is a game in which it shows you two different foods from a stadium, and you have to guess which one more people voted for to be better. Hello, welcome in, by the way, Silent Eagle. Thanks for coming in to say hi. So like if we had meatball sub and hot chicken sandwich, we have to look at the prices, what's in, how much food is in there, what it's like, that kind of stuff. Is this kind of game. We're playing Coloredle now, which is guessing the color. Right now, Electric Ultramarine is our best one. God, this hurts to look at. Is a dangerous game. It's a very dangerous game. It would make you hungry. Yeah. Should we play another round of Scrandle and then call it for the night instead of beating our face in with Coloredle? Flashbang. Yeah, that was a tough one. All right, we'll play one more round of Scrandle and then we'll call it for the night. I think Coloredle will let that dog lie. Meatball sub ciabatta with shaved Parmesan, $5.70 versus a hot chicken sandwich, $10. I think this is just, you just get more for your price. This is just better. It's just probably better quality. You get more for your price. You know, I mean, you have like all this, like, I don't know. I think in comparison, this is better for the amount of food you get, because it looks like a very similar amount of food, and this probably has better ingredients. It probably is easier for you, and it's cheaper. We're gonna go with this one. Wow, people soundly disagreed with me. A 5% difference. Me at sports game versus me at meatballs. Newcastle United, Cruzeiro, Tropiero, rice, beans, pork loin, fried egg, collard greens, tomatoes, $3. Chicken bites and chips, $6. This one is so much fucking easier. This one is so much easier. If this one doesn't win, it's rigged for the British. You get a whole fucking fried egg. You get a whole ass fried egg. Brazil numero uno, exactly. BR. Chicken bites? No way. No way. Pork loin? Tomato, you get a whole ass egg. The chips clear? No way! No way! You guys are screwing with me. You guys are fucking with me. No way. You think that chicken bites with curry chips is gonna beat over this one? No way. I knew it. I knew it. The curry sauce, I'm sure it's good, dog. But like, you get a whole ass fried egg. You're kidding me. And that was a good ass egg too. That shit was fried proper. All right. Incorrect. Wrong. No, sir. No, sir. Chips and chicken or me. If you wanted the other one, you go to a restaurant. I mean, it's like for the price that you get for that amount of food, for that quality, that looked really good. All right. Jacket potato with beans and mushy peas, chili cheese fries. Chili cheese fries. I'm sorry to our mushy peas lover in chat, also known as Incredible, our mushy peas darling. Chili cheese fries blows this motherfucker out of the water. Yeah, 22 to 80%. I'm at a footy. You want a quick scran, not fancy shit. I mean, I guess that's fair. But I think given the option between the two of them, I would rather pick the better food. Pulled pork sandwich, $9.20. Chicken burger, $5. These look so fucking bad. These look so sad. Yeah, chicken burger. I think so too. Like at least you're gonna get some texture. This is just gonna be like wet mush. Yeah, Leeds. Honestly, really bad showing by Charlotte. Really poor showing. Charlotte, of all places, should have much better food. Nobody liked either of these. Nobody liked either of those. 10 to 17%. Accepted as a chicken burger. Well, all right, you win. You win this time. Lemon tart. I'm not gonna read it. I can't read it. I can't read it. Chips, peas, and gravy. Does this come with a cigarette? Does this come with cigarettes? Who are you calling a tart? Joke of the night. We're gonna go with the lemon tart. I wonder how much of this was put off by the name. Who you calling a tart? Oh, man. Is this like a washcloth? Fish in a bun. This looks like a fucking washcloth. Versus dirty roasties. Holy moly. They're dirty roasties. Also known as like the girl you bring home from the club at 3 a.m. Looks like raw fish, skin on. The fact that there's like, it's like folding around here makes it look just like, this looks like a dishcloth. Neither, I agree, neither. Roast potatoes with chili and cheese. I mean, like, mouth looks like the dirty roasties. Get fucked, Eli. Fuck you. Fuck you, Eli. I mean, in terms of if I had to pick, gun to my head, if I had to pick one of them, I'd go with the dirty roasties because it's like, I'm not going to be chewing on fish scales. I'm not chewing on like fish skin, right? I'm sorry. Neither of these were good. I'm with you, Shade Kaneko. All right. Carne asada. Free from a bush. $0. Berries. England, you fucking run away with it. What the fuck? Let's see. I mean, carne asada, good, but free berries, brother? Well, to be fair. Free fucking berries. Like, can say you ate a dirty roasty? Exactly, Agumi. I could already say that, but now I can say that after I eat that food. Literally cannot beat that value. This is insane value. Insane carne asada? Oh, come on. Free from a bush? This one has to win just for the bit. Bottom of the National League. This dude yanked these off a bush. Infinite value. I knew this wasn't gonna win, but I could not pick it. The carne asada is so much better, and it's only $1. It's not that bad. But free from a bush, I couldn't turn it down. How could I That's the funniest thing they could have possibly picked. That's the best option. All right, Beavertown battered haddock and chips with mushy peas and tartar sauce. Carne asada has incredible value, but it was free. Berries are free. Berries are free. Nutella crepe. No, yeah, fish and chips win easy. This one wins easy. I mean, again, like, this is hard because these are two different foods, right? Nutella crepes are really good. Beavertown is a chain. Oh, give you the fish. I mean, the thing is that these are two different things, right? I'm never in the mood for, if these are my options, like, it's not even going to be a choice because I'm either in the mood for one or in the mood for the other. If you offer me like fish and chips versus like fried chicken, that's a comparison. Nutella crepe and ice cream, that's a comparison. You know, like fish and chips and Nutella crepe is not, I can't make that comparison because this is two different meals, right? Even for 10 pounds worth more than a nut pancake, I'll give you a nut pancake, brother. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. This one, I think this is good, but I think this is just what I would want to have more of. A brewery for craft IPAs. Bet. Warrigal United. This is a fucking Nazgul. This is a Nazgul arena. This is where the 9 men who fell to the power of the ring play fucking football, play soccer. You know? These motherfuckers burned down the Shire. Warrigal United. Roast beef and gravy roll, salt and pepper chicken fries. Yeah, I think this one clears easy. Do not nut in my pancakes, Eli. Do not do that. Haddock is battered in the IPA and fried. Oh, that makes it even better. I think the salt and pepper chicken fries are gonna win. I mean, there's way more to this than salt and pepper. Unless I've forgotten what salt and pepper looks like. I don't know. Someone nutting those fries. Well, you know, talk about free protein. Yeah, we're going to go with the salt and pepper fries. And this one also just doesn't look appealing. It just doesn't look appealing. Warm toffee apple crumble potato tornado. Huh. This one honestly looks like fried chicken and mashed potatoes more than anything else. You squeebed. It's okay. I forgive you. Try not to squeeb too hard. Toffee apple crumble. I think this one's better. This one wins either. Potato tornado is good for the name. But I'm also disillusioned because free berries from a bush didn't win. I'm not reading that out loud, Eli. Free berries from a bush didn't win. So I'm a little disillusioned with this. But I'm going to give it to warm toffee apple crumby at Hull City. I'm sorry, potato tornado. We get better every time. We got 8 out of 10. Really good. All right. I think that's all we're going to have time for tonight. I'm already pretty much over my limit here. I was supposed to end like an hour ago. But thanks for coming out, everybody. I had a lot of fun. The game was good. These games are also very fun. We'll definitely do more of these later. Who should we go visit with? Let's see. Vera is live. We saw Vera last time. Who haven't we visited in a while? Bucket is live. Should we go say hello to Bucket? I'm glad you had fun, Incredible. Yes, I'm glad you were all able to come and visit. You're visiting Freezy. Should we visit Freezy? I kind of want to visit with Bucket. We haven't visited with Bucket. Bucket's doing ASMR. Michigan report from hell. I don't know. Michigan report from hell sounds good. Yeah, go lay down, Incredible. Have a good dream. Have a good sleep. Yeah, let's go say hi to Bucket. We're gonna go visit with Bucket. We're gonna visit with Bucket. Michigan report from hell. I think that appeals to me. I do want to know the nightmare coming out of Michigan. Ooh, thank you for the follow. You ate my Boris. Good name, by the way. All right, lads. Hugs, kisses. I love you. Good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Something special with Omo. Love you. Take it easy. Good night.